Ed Hessick, how you doing, Ed? And Brenda.
Mhm.
Uh, got that done, that done. Let me edit this so that we don't get the little emojis
What's up,
popping up.
Edward? Brenda, how's it going? Well, the emojis aren't an issue anymore. They moved it finally.
Oh, really?
Well, I think on the YouTube, I don't know about the mobile, but I know on the YouTube computer they moved it on the PC version. They put it down on the chat line. What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
I got the kids' switches ordered today. Got two of those coming.
All right, I think we got her set to go. At least I hope so.
Yeah, I got two of the Nintendo Switches ordered today, so those are on their way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, fucking $300 a piece.
Good evening.
Hey, good evening, Dominic.
How are we?
Hi,
Good.
Dominic.
Howdy.
Paul, Justin.
What's up, Mark?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Hey,
Hey,
Joe.
What's up, Joe?
no shooting tonight, huh?
Now, I wish I would have went this morning now. They lost the game to Slidell. My editor was actually there and they did a story on the game. If I'd have been there, they used my pictures.
Ah,
So I could have made money this morning and I didn't feel like going. He didn't tell me they were covering the game. Usually when he's there, he'll take pictures. But if I'm there and he's there, I take the pictures. He'd rather pay me and get better pictures because he's doing it with a cell phone. He had good pictures. He had 4 good pictures on it. But 9 o'clock this morning, it was too early for me to go. But I tell you, I was tired this morning. I knew that. When we got off, I walked to the back, laid down, and slept till almost 3 o'clock.
nah.
I was just wild. I don't know why. I go back there and I say, well, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna lay down for a couple of hours just to lay down. Then I'll go fly the drone. Turn around, woke up. It's like 5 minutes to 3. I'm gonna blame it on my granddaughter. Cause I'm still tired from those times I had to watch her. Well, what's up? Y'all quiet this morning. I mean, this afternoon.
Well, it's 22 degrees Celsius and 91% humidity, so it's pretty hard to do anything at the moment.
That's pretty
Yeah,
nice here.
you got
It's
a
like in
point.
the 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're 72.
22 would be 98.
79 here, but it don't feel like that. It feels like 70. Which means my humidity is probably really low.
No, we're really high.
Well, if
Disgust-
you knock the 20 off your temperature, that's what it is here. $2 degrees.
It is 74.
Yeah, it's only 30%, 38% humidity, so yeah, it's pretty low. Usually it's in the 60s and 70s minimum.
Yeah,
That must be why.
it's 91% humidity, and we've had 1 inch of rain in the last 24 hours.
Wow.
Yep. 25.4 millimeters. That's just me. That's just where I am. If I go through the list of other places that have had rain, 33 mil, 43 mil further out. That's getting close to 2 inches.
Yeah, it don't feel 78 at all here right now. It feels like 69, 70. And they say that feels like it's 78 and it feels like 79. I don't feel that hot.
Hey, Brenda.
Hey,
Got
Brenda,
zero wind.
we have 7 kilometers gusting to 13.
Next week's gonna be cold. Be down in the highs are gonna be in the low 60s.
Jeez, didn't know it got that low in Florida.
Uh, But like last week, it was in the 40s half the week. It was in the morning time.
Yeah.
This time of year, it kind of is nice, but then it sucks at the same time because that's when a lot of people start getting sick because it goes down in the 60s and one day it'll be up in the 80s, back down again.
Yeah.
That was right.
Well, it's 35 degrees Fahrenheit here, and the maximum it's going to be all week is 48.
Oh, okay. There's another one for you, Mark. The Australian Open Golf starts tomorrow, my time. So I know how much you like golf. So will you be watching that?
Oh, very probably.
Because I was listening on the radio because we've got a radio station called SEN and it's all sport 24 hours and they're going to be covering it. So I heard it and went, I know Mark will probably watch it. At Kingston Heath.
Yeah, we've got Sky Sports Golf, which shows golf 24 hours a day.
We've also got a radio station called Talk Sport, but we also
Yeah.
call it Talk Bullshit.
Mhm.
Back
Hi,
in
David.
five. Hi, everybody.
talk-
Yeah, you
Back
can
in
Hi,
five.
David.
Yeah, we get some of the broadcasts from Talk Sport. We SEN and Talk Sport have some sort of arrangement where they speak to each other at certain times of the day. Because I always hear the name Talk Sport come up.
Well, you're already in Wednesday morning, aren't you? So it'll be Thursday morning when it's usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday golf tournaments. So yeah, it'll be starting like Wednesday night. So tomorrow night about
At Wednesday night, your time, tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
Mark.
the first 2 days usually tee off about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Hmm.
So it'll be about this time tomorrow
Yeah.
night when it starts.
At Kingston Heath, which is about an hour's drive for me.
Mhm.
Interesting because it's just around the corner from my cousin.
Uh-huh.
And I usually go and see her on Christmas Day, so I'll probably drive past it on Christmas Day.
Hmm.
It's one of the actually it's probably there's three really good golf courses in Melbourne. Well, when I say
Mhm.
Melbourne, I mean Victoria as well. You've got Kingston Heath, Albert Park golf course, and Cape Shank. Cape Shank's about an hour and a half, hour 45-minute drive, but it's one of the best in Australia.
Uh-huh. All right. It's good.
The other one is Barnbougle, but that's in Tasmania, and that's another.
Yeah.
That's the best. Yeah, Heath, Cape Shank. Roy, I think it's called Royal Melbourne Golf Course.
Yeah,
Oh, Brian.
Royal Melbourne is the one that they play a lot.
Yeah,
Hi, Brian.
there's a smaller golf course near me. It's only 9 holes, not the full 18.
Mhm.
Probably about a 10-minute walk for me. It's only 9 holes though. It's a smaller. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Freeway, but they do the other 9 at Freeway Golf, which is about another 5 minutes on top of that.
Most 9-hole courses, they just play it twice. Sometimes they have different tees for playing the second 9.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Ivanhoe Golf Course, which is just around the corner from me, as I said, I can walk there in 10 minutes. Probably about a 2-minute drive in the car. But yeah, if you stand, because there's a park next to it, so if you stand there, you can see them tee off on probably 2, maybe 3 of the tees. It's a lovely area.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
Do you think that's worth anything?
That was the one you put on Facebook Marketplace already.
Yep, never got a call. I think I'm gonna put it out in the trash.
Just put it. What you do is you put it out with a sign free.
Give it to Goodwill.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that when you
The
Right.
seat is brand new. The pedals are brand new. All bunch of brand new parts on it.
How much we asking for it?
Whatever. Make me an offer. I called the pawn shop and they said, well, maybe they give me $20 for it.
That's better than putting down on the street.
But
You know?
but I gotta take it down there, you know?
ride it down there.
It's a really nice looking bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's a Raleigh. The problem is ever since electric bikes have come into flavor, the pedal bikes are not that hot an item.
Everybody's lazy.
Yep.
Mm,
Yeah, because you can buy those powered bikes for cheap, you know, like $300 or $400 with a battery. Tried to
Hmm.
give it to the mail lady, but because her boyfriend wants a bike, but he wants one for going off the road, you know? And this
Yeah,
has
yeah,
got those skinny little highway tires.
Yeah, it's a racing bike. That's a big difference. Riley's are a racing bike.
Yeah.
GoPro stock went down again.
Hey, good.
Hey, Brenda, Edwin, Waypoint, who else is in there?
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Where's Lance?
What's up, Brian?
Yeah, Lance will be in a minute. See if he bought that Neo trash drone.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
actually
sure.
gonna, when we got off, I was gonna see if it would hover near. And I said, oh, hell no, I'm not gonna take a chance around the TV. That was it. It's not worth it.
Stock went from $1.25 to $1.19 a share.
Good.
Well, the
I think we
stock
should
to
all-
be in, the thing is to own is Bitcoin. That's the thing to own.
No crash.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
All I know in the last 6 months, my Bitcoin doubled. That's all I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter.
It's down
It
2%
crash.
right now.
It's
always-
worth what somebody will pay for it. And the problem is, only the people that are investing in it want it. Right? It's got no monetary value at all.
Mm.
Let's see. Yeah, because at one point it was worth 62,000 a coin, and then it actually dropped all the way down to, I think, like 17,000. So
Mm.
it does fluctuate very rapidly.
Yeah.
And now it is at the highest it's ever been.
Yeah,
Mm.
let's see where I'm at right now.
It was at 93,000 or 94,000 on the 26th, and now it's down to
Yeah, but you try selling it.
3,000.
Whoa, it's down. It's
Yeah, it's-
down $1.51 today.
Yeah, it's dropped to about $2,000 since yesterday.
Yeah, you try selling it. No one's going to buy it off you. It's got no monetary value.
mm,
Yeah. Donald Trump could go into office on the 5th or 20th of January and say, "Fuck Bitcoin, I'm creating my own." You guys
Yeah.
have got to stand on.
No,
It's
he'll
down
just-
2.16%.
He'll be pushing
Well-
everybody towards Doge.
Well, that's the thing is people are what these governments eventually are if they want to go to digital currency, every country is going to have its own form of digital currency. Fiat currency will be a thing of the past.
Yes.
And the world economy is going to say you can only trade in these specific digital currencies. And they'll make it illegal for any companies or anything to be able to accept it, which will make Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that worthless overnight. But
Yeah.
that hasn't happened yet. So,
It's
mean,
going to
if you wanna-
happen because
well, I mean, but you
there's
should
too many
be able to see
criminals
that
trading
coming,
in
though.
Bitcoin.
But you should be able
Yeah,
to see
stop
that
it.
coming because you'll know that when the government starts doing that, because that's what China did. China created their own digital currency and they made all the other ones illegal. And that's why all the that's why all the miners and stuff that were doing the digital mining in China ended up leaving. Because they ended up making any other digital currency in China illegal. So companies and shit there don't take it. Well, they might under the table. I don't know.
At the moment, it's under regulated, and the only people that deal with it are criminals, apparently.
That is true,
No.
though. There's a lot of criminals using digital currency because it's untraceable. A lot of it's untraceable. That's why. That's why you see these.
See that warning keeps popping up over there? Warning, warning, your system is under threat. It's critical. Conduct.
Ignore
Scan
it.
now. Scan right
Ignore
away.
it.
Ignore it.
Exit.
It's a fake advert.
It's a
Delete it.
McAfee, and I keep hitting the X out, and it X's out. Then it comes
They're
back.
just trying to get you to re-up your fucking subscription, most likely.
Yeah.
It's
There's
not
an
real.
error.
though.
Your browser's suspended.
It's-
Malware attack. Chrome.
It's still working.
attack.
Exit out.
Yeah, those third-party antiviruses, they'll do that shit too, just to get you to re-up on the.
It's not even that. All you need to do is download Super Anti-Spyware, run it, and it'll disappear. Or Malwarebytes. That's all it is. It's a piece of malware. Stop going on dodgy websites offering you drones for $5.
Most likely, but what I'm saying is, most likely he has McAfee on his computer, and it's just telling him that. To
That's
try
not
to get him
McAfee.
to-
No.
What is it? What is he looking at? Because I'm not letting my
Just
computer.
malware, that's all.
Says McAfee. Warning. Virus detected.
Yeah, but
Warning,
it's
warning.
not. It's spam.
Have you downloaded something?
Not that I know of.
Then just get Malwarebytes or Super Anti-Spyware Free Edition, run it, and it will remove it.
What's it called?
Super Anti-Spyware Free Edition. Oh, Paul, don't try downloading it. I've just realised. I'll get you the genuine link.
But that's what I'm saying though, is sometimes if you have like McAfee pre-installed or say Norton, it will pop up notifications like that to try to scare the person into re-upping their subscription
Yeah,
when there's really nothing wrong. They'll just say, "Hey, your system may be under threat."
See, look.
I
I've
keep
just done a Google search for Super Anti-Spyware Free Edition, and the top 3 boxes were all sponsored links by other companies,
Mm-hmm.
and none of them were McAfee or Norton or anything like that.
Yeah,
What were you saying, Mark?
I keep getting notifications on my phone telling me that my Norton needs renewing, which is good because it ran out about 3 years ago.
You don't need that if you have Apple or Android. They have their own antivirus
All the links
systems.
in the private Zoom chat.
What do I do? Just
Click the link. It should take you to
I mean, those systems were good back in the 90s. but-
superantispyware.com, free edition HTML.
well, it's over on this computer over here, and it doesn't. The link. I can't copy the link over there.
Just pull up YouTube on. Or would you put it in the private
I'll
chat?
put it in YouTube chat. I can do
Yeah,
that.
so just pull YouTube up on the other computer and click on it.
Right.
But those
Right, so
antivirus softwares were really good for like in the
On the
90s and
computer
early
you're getting the
2000s.
message on, Paul.
You
Yeah.
don't need them anymore.
Load YouTube. This channel, your channel. So you can get the
Okay.
chat.
Okay, it's from Birdman, right?
Yeah, it's in the
It
chat.
keeps covering. It keeps covering you up, but I can't click on it.
Yeah.
What if I do this?
Hey, the oldest man died.
Super anti-spyware. Spyware. Download.
You got
That's the one. Right, click the red box, the
free
free edition.
edition.
it will keep bugging you, going, "What? Why don't you just try our free trial?" You could try it. You get it for 14 days, but
Then you'll be automatically charged.
no, you don't get automatically charged. It just pesters the shit out of you. I end up having to remove it and put it back on.
Total $19.99. What the hell is that?
Don't worry about that. You want the free edition.
That's what I said I wanted.
Oh, God. What have you clicked? It should say continue with free edition.
Total before tax $64.90, $45.01 a discount, sales tax $0, $19.99
Now-
limited time offer. Buy now.
No,
Don't.
No.
you want the free edition.
That's what I
Completely different.
clicked on, the free edition. It
Right,
Took
show me
me
the screen,
here.
Paul. Put the old link on. Right, so what have we got here?
Uh, sorry,
Oh,
guys. I've
look at
got
that.
to drop out, so I'll
Oh.
see you another time.
Later.
Right, Paul, on the top, yeah. If you click the free button,
I did.
red button, you see in the top right hand corner, you have a little download arrow, little arrow pointing down into like a little.
Well, yeah, and it put a download off to the side, but it's a super anti spyware.
Yeah, don't worry about what's on the screen. That's trying to get you to pay for it. You don't need to. Just click the download link. In that thing, it will say,
It says protect your PC.
unverified download block. Yeah, you should have. You click it, and then you click download unverified file because it's an exe file, and it's not by Microsoft or Google. It's a pain in the ass. And then you just download it, and you're good to go. Once you run it, it will completely
Okay.
remove.
It says free edition. And
That's
I
the one.
click on the free edition and it takes me to the pro.
Yeah, but did you get a little box that flew off to the top corner?
Buy pro, download. No.
No.
Talking about a
Download free
download
edition
file.
in the middle of the screen.
It's probably got a download file in his files.
Yeah, right. Click that red button.
That's what that one says, download free edition.
Yeah. Click that.
Probably got like 5 or 6 files
Right.
downloaded already.
Now, at the top of that page, next to the search bar, you can have a little download.
It says open file.
Yeah, click that.
Welcome to
That's the one.
super anti free edition.
That's
Next.
the one.
I agree. Okay.
Don't give them any email address because otherwise they'll bug you through that. You sure you don't want to buy us? Right. Then you got finish.
Email address.
No, don't put that in. At the bottom, it should say finish or next.
Click to
down.
see our privacy policy. Oh, next. Okay.
Yeah.
Check the latest definition updates.
Yes.
Next. Click the finish button to exit the installation. Finished.
Yeah.
Another setup is already running. Has
Yeah, don't worry about that. Close that off.
skip.
All right.
Now it's wanting to get
No,
$19.99.
don't worry about that one. Don't worry about what's on your screen. In the bottom down your icon tray, Super Anti-Spyware should be in there. No, don't scroll down on your taskbar at the bottom left, right, I think, or in the middle, wherever you're using.
They're not
Next
the
to
first ones to do that, Dusty.
Are you on Windows 11? Paul, point the camera downwards towards the bottom of the screen. Right. In that tray there is a super anti-spyware.
Live
But
chat
you're-
support.
No, not that. You've got your internet, you know, show you're connected to the internet, your volume and all that.
This McAfee bullshit keeps popping up all the time.
I would just go to add and remove programs and see if it's in his computer and just delete it out of there.
Yeah, but they leave a trace file and it comes back.
It doesn't let me exit out of here.
No, you don't need that. Right. You see in the search box there, Paul, next to the Windows key.
We're up here.
Now, on your taskbar. Down. Yeah, across. Got a little search box. One of them icons should be super anti-spyware. Click OK on that. Don't worry about it. There it is. Right.
Says
Put your
scan
camera
the
up a bit.
computer.
Camera up a bit. Right. You see where it says scan? First one.
Scan the computer.
Yeah.
Click that.
Yeah. And then I think it's top one on the left right hand side.
Scan for frequently unwanted programs.
Yeah. And then
That's the one
across
that's
it's now no in the light blue box. What's that one?
Complete the scan.
Yeah, that's the one. And away it goes. The good news is you've got no dangerous files in your Windows. I can tell you that already. It would have popped up in the bottom straight away. Just leave that to run now. It'll do what it needs to do. What you're looking for, it should come up with pups and tracking cookies. Pups are potentially unwanted programs. You got a lot of software on that computer, Paul.
McAfee thing keeps popping up. See it?
Yeah, we're gonna do. Justin, you know Windows 11, don't you? Get him into control panel and programs. See if you can remove it.
He has to go down to the start menu. Down
Yeah,
at the
leave
bottom.
that running, Paul.
What?
Go down to
leave
your
that
little
one.
blue box.
Do I
Click
want
that.
to cancel the scan?
No,
No.
leave that. Leave that. That's
Just
what
go.
we do.
Go
That one.
there. Type in the top there, add and remove. Just put add. It should come up as add and remove programs.
You go on there that says add and remove.
Nothing there.
Add.
You can type in the search box add.
Add
Hey.
a printer, add a scanner,
Now,
address, control panel.
that's the one. Go into control panel.
I don't know if that's Windows 11.
Control
or not.
panel. Control panel. Up top. Control panel. Right. You see what? Oh my God, he's got. You see where you got a little down box and it says view. Oh crap, what's it saying now?
system security, network, internet, hardware, sound, programs,
Mm,
user accounts, appearance and personality, clock and region, and ease of access.
I would imagine programs.
no, it's some. It's
See,
Right.
this is
Well, it'd be programs, and then find the one you want to do and right
see,
click.
this is what I do. I go to here, and just hit add. And it should pop up add and remove programs. You click that, and then it will take you to all your different programs you have. You just click the 3 dots, hit uninstall, and then hit OK.
right. You see, I can't see the screen, but on your right hand side, Paul, do you have something that says small icons or small something?
No, I just keep getting that damn thing popping
No.
up all the time.
Yeah, up on that box, your control panel. Right, up, 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 up. Keep going. Bit more. And again. No, up. Not sideways. Right, go across. Right. Is that right in there? See that? It says click that.
Category.
Yeah.
Just Donald got a 03 today.
Did
one of
he?
them should say view small.
Ah,
View.
or the A3S, not the A3.
Can't see what it's saying. Let me just oh, can somebody I ain't got moderation. Can somebody make Paul a lot larger? Paul, don't do that. There he is. All right, he's in it. Right, what we got there?
Install or change a program.
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right, now you see where it says when
Looking for
did it start,
McAfee, right?
Paul? Yeah, when did it start?
Windows, remote, real estate.
It should be in alphabetical order.
Yes, but it depends when it start. When did it start, Paul?
Started this afternoon, just while
Right.
we were on here.
See where it says install?
Ah! Fucking Donald, he said I
Oh,
sure
you
as
got-
hell didn't.
Right, you got publisher
View,
You got
and
programs,
view
publisher.
installed updates.
and then installed. See where it says install date?
That's
Then you
funny,
got-
Donald.
No, not that. Come off that. Close that down, Paul. Don't click anything. Go back to your control panel.
Let's close that box out.
Definitely don't want that. Right. You see there you've got organize, you got name, publisher, and then you got I think it says installed on.
Where?
Up, down, down. Well, keep going. Down one more. Down one more line. Right there. Then go across to. See where it says installed? Click that. Is that today's date? Yeah, it will be because Super Anti-Spy was there. There's absolutely nothing there that's on. No. There was absolutely nothing there.
Scroll down until you go through that whole list.
No, there's nothing there. I can tell you now because that's in the date order. His Microsoft Edge has been updated. Super Anti-Spyware is there, what we've just installed. Microsoft Visual, HP Care. That's fine. They're all fine. You can close that off. Yeah. What the hell's this one? Right, go back to Super Anti-Spyware. Oh, you are. Oh no, close that. You don't want that browser. You want the
What was that?
Alt tab. You want to get your super anti spyware back up. The scan that was running.
Your system is infected. 100 files are infected.
That's not super anti spyware.
Your PC might be at risk.
Yeah.
I
You
I
click
just want to
when?
get that, stop that shit, you know?
No, you want to go to super anti spyware. That's what you want to do. Is that super anti spyware that's just popped up?
That's McAfee again.
No, you don't want that.
But now I can't get out of it.
Yes, you can. Control Alt Delete. That's CTRL. And then ALT button on your bottom line of your keyboard. And the delete button above your arrow keys.
I can't exit out of anything.
You can. There you go.
Well, it thinks I signed up for something. It wants a credit card.
No, you don't click it. Don't do anything. Don't give no payment details. Just close that off.
Look at it. It's even got all my credit cards up here.
Just don't.
You want
click
me to
it.
just do quick assist and I'll go in the damn computer and delete the shit?
Yeah, would you?
All right, go down to your start menu down there.
Down here. Okay.
Go to quick assist. Put up there in the top search engine quick assist.
Up here.
Yeah.
Quick assist.
While you're there, Justin, just check what Super Spyware's done. See what it found.
Hopefully he has quick assist on his computer. He should.
You should have.
Yeah, right there. I think that's
Why
it.
are you all on the floor? Get up.
QuickBooks.
You birds. You live in the air.
Do you not have quick assist on your computer?
No.
Quick access. Quick assist app.
Yeah, okay. Click on that. All right, turn your camera around now, because I'm gonna put this link, this code in the chat. I don't want you to repeat it. I'm gonna put it in the private chat
Yeah.
and just put that code in there.
No one. You just shared it with everybody.
Where's the private chat? I mean,
Well, I'm with you guys, yeah, but
on
Yeah.
this
Go to the
computer, you said
Yes,
in a
that
private.
code is put on Zoom
in the
You
private chat,
in the private chat. Put that into Quick Assist.
Yeah, then Justin can take all your money out your bank account.
No, he can't. Don't panic him.
No, I know he won't. On a somber note, the oldest man died today, aged 112.
That's connecting.
Not the
Okay.
oldest one anymore.
I'm connecting now, so
Yep, not anymore. Well, it's not the oldest living man anymore.
Donald, say it out loud so we know it's correct. Waiting for the other person to accept your request.
Yeah.
Hit accept. Allow,
Exactly. I understand first.
I enjoyed it.
and then hit allow.
Allow.
And Lance. And Dusty.
Okay. Now you're gonna see your mouse move, so don't touch anything.
Right. First thing first, Justin. Go into Control Alt Delete Task Manager, and I bet you any money it's in there. It's something he's done. That's come on his computer today.
See, it says contact information and telephone number. I don't do any of that. Do I?
Don't do any. You don't do anything.
You don't do
Alex.
anything.
Justin's doing it for you.
And it's looking for payment information.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Justin's going to deal with that.
Yeah, stop moving your mouse, Paul. I need to control it. Why isn't
Mouse
it letting me
wars.
click on it?
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
isn't it letting me
everything
click on
down.
anything? It's not letting me click on anything. What the hell?
It should
Ah,
do.
okay. Request control. Just hit allow up there at the top.
At the top, you got to click allow.
See at the
Right
very
at the
top up
top.
there?
No, not
That's-
there.
No,
There.
allow. There you go. All right. Now don't move.
Not in there, Justin. We just checked that.
Hold on. I'm gonna go through a different. I'm just double checking something here. Yep, right there, McAfee.
No, it's not that one. Trust me, it's not that one. Control Alt Delete first before you do any remove any programs.
But see, that's
Well, I
the
know
one
that
keeps
needs to come
popping
off
up.
there anyway, though.
No, you're just antivirus.
So
Right,
I'll go
Justin,
through.
what's the super anti spyware? The scanner was running.
Okay. But it doesn't have nothing else left in there.
You can close that off. There it is behind the control panel.
Still
Right.
scanning.
Yeah, what's it said? It's found there. Them pups, I think it says.
Uh,
That one.
adware tracking cookie.
Yeah.
It's not gonna let me do anything until
How many has it
scans.
found so far?
It says 1,199 items found.
Whoa, shit. Right, just while you're there, press Control Alt Delete and go into Task Manager or go into Task Manager.
I can't do that because I can't go into that while
Can't
he's,
do his keyboard.
yeah.
No, well, If-
You want,
Control
Go
Alt
into his
Delete,
Windows.
reset.
right?
Okay. Control Alt Delete's a reboot.
No, it's not. Used to be.
ask me.
You just want Task Manager and then Processes.
Well, I don't need that super anti-spyware application, do I?
Once it's finished, you removed everything. Now you can get rid of it. Just let it finish.
Let me see what's running through here real quick.
You definitely want to keep that super anti-spyware running, Paul, because it's found over 1,000 already. Definitely going to be in there. Going to be in his temporary files.
See what this start is. Okay, that's not it.
It'll be in his active processes.
See what is.
No, they didn't get into anything, Jody. It's just that he keeps getting this advert keep popping up.
See how it. Okay, so there's only one user on here, which is good.
Now, go into processes. Should be in there. Right, them top ones, what's he got? BlueStacks.
Yeah, it's blue
Okay,
stacks for
Edge.
security cameras, Edge, Quick Assist. It's super anti-spyware.
What's that Tab Manager one?
That's
Oh,
Task Manager. That's itself running.
Gonna be
There's
in there.
nothing in here. There's nothing in here showing.
Right, you see where it says startup apps, Justin? See if it's in there.
I already looked in that one. It's not showing in there
Okay.
either.
There's a lot of fucking startup apps there. What about app history in there? It's going to be some random fucking name as well.
Well,
Not that many in there. I've had this problem.
Where was that McAfee at? There it is.
Where?
Up a little bit. Didn't it say McAfee?
No. That's where, because it's all in alphabetical order. So
There was something a Mac.
there's Maps, Media Player, Microsoft. These are all Microsoft programs, the normal
What's
ones.
he got loaded
Map-
on his taskbar?
Do what?
On his taskbar at the bottom. What's he got loaded on there? It's got to be
Quick Assist
something.
Task Manager.
Because I've had this before and he sat there for ages. It was pissing me off, and all I did was went in and found the program, and it turned out to be a little code in the temporary internet files. How many has it found so far?
Notifications. Go. Let me check something here too. See what is. See if his computer's been updated.
I don't think it'll be that.
Hmm.
It's up to date.
Yeah, I'll do a quick scan with Microsoft Defender. See if it finds anything.
I've noticed lately Microsoft Defender hasn't been recognised as an antivirus by Microsoft itself, which doesn't make any sense.
What's that virus threat protection updates? It says last updated 11/26. That's today at 10:55. I mean,
Yeah,
at
I just
5:55.
I just updated it like 2 seconds
Okay.
ago. That was your security intelligence update that they do like once or twice a week. They do quite a few of those.
Get off my shoes. For fuck's sake. Not find anything.
Is it updating your carburetor for your car as well?
How many is that found now, Justin?
It's still sitting at the same amount.
No, Lance, it's just gone straight into the ECU.
That might take a while because you never run it before.
Could always just do a fucking Windows repair. It won't delete anything off the computer. It'll just
What's that?
get rid of any shit that's in there.
Yeah, you see on the taskbar though, you know where his internet battery, well, it's not battery, it's
You know what? Hold on. Microsoft Edge. Hold on a sec.
It's in there.
It's keeps bringing up fucking shit from Microsoft Edge. Fuck's sake, get rid of these stupid notifications.
Drag the box over away from it. The Edge browser. Drag it over.
It doesn't have any weird extensions or anything on there. Saying via Microsoft Edge.
Right. On his taskbar, down at the bottom. No, you got on there. Got Edge open. Is that Opera? It's got Chrome. He's got another icon. He's got folder, something else, and that blue ring thing. Is that BlueStacks? Is it?
It's Slacks. Whatever the hell that is. I don't know what program that is.
This is a new icon right here that I've never seen before.
That's Copilot. That's Microsoft.
I don't use it.
Right. You see at the bottom corner, Justin, right corner, very right corner, on the taskbar.
And what about it?
Right. Click that up arrow. It should list all these everything that's loaded. No, not that one.
Yeah, you got BlueStacks, Teams. So volume.
Just close-
You go. Windows
Close
Security.
BlueStacks down a minute and reload it. Wonder if it's in that.
Yeah, it could be. Hold on.
BlueStacks runs all my cameras.
Yeah, well, we're gonna reload it. Answered that question.
God damn it. Stop moving.
You see, it's got all. You see down the bottom, you've got all them little icons that are open. They've all got little dashes underneath them. Can be one of them, I reckon.
Could be because BlueStacks is a little dodgy.
Look what I got.
Should all be shut down.
When you've done that, go back to Super Anti-Spyware and stop the scan because it should have done what it needed to do. The most important part. Don't close it down now.
A couple things real quick.
Okay, guys, I'll catch you in the car. I'm gonna log out of my machine.
Right, finish in a minute.
In a
Just go
bit.
back to Super
Oh,
Anti-Spyware, Justin.
Oh, I had to put it on top of my pop can.
Okay, one more thing here. Let's see if it actually removed that. It says media control. The hell is all this shit?
What
Okay,
is
go-
an Axis Media is embedded?
Yeah, it's a lot of it's the BlueStack stuff.
I've never seen that with BlueStacks.
Now, can we eliminate Copilot?
If you want to eliminate Microsoft, yeah.
No, you can't.
Let's take this Express VPN off. We don't need that. He's not even using that.
It said it failed.
Yeah. If that doesn't remove it, you're gonna have to download CCleaner. Good to go. Maybe you're in what it is.
fucking net zero? What the hell?
Right, go back to Super Anti-Spyware. Let's get that dealt with. In the taskbar, third from the end. I think. Right.
This bitch is slow as hell.
No, it's not. It's because it's not done. What have you got there now? You've got stop scan. And the other one should say
Cancel scan,
cancel.
stop scan, or
Stop
pause
the scan. Stop the scan.
Scanning is not complete. Do you wish to continue without completing the
Yes.
scan?
Continue. And then there's one of the options at the bottom should say continue or something. Right, just goodbye to all that spyware.
Oh God, no! You're not putting Paul on Linux. Fuck that. Needs to go on Apple.
This one will be slow because of shitloads. You probably just speed up half your
It's
argument.
it's almost done. It's only got 2,600. It's over 2,000 now.
Is this one of the computers you never shut down, Paul?
Yeah, these two computers are the main computers.
So they've never shut down.
Well, I shut them down at nighttime and start them up again.
What does that say now?
I think just says continue. Hold on, I think I might know what it is. Hold on. Let me see.
What about if I just click on McAfee right there, fix now?
No.
At this point, I don't care if it costs me $19.99.
It's not going to cost you $99. It's going to cost you $19,999. They're only interested in your bank details.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Guess what day it is?
It's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's my Friday.
Part timer.
Part-timer.
Yeah. 5 days off. I am doing the happy dance right now.
Well, I had roast peri peri chicken and chips.
My video's broken again. What are you guys doing to me? You're telling me something.
Oh, and Jaffa cakes.
Oh, shite.
Can you turn off the Copilot sidebar?
No.
Right below appearance.
What have you done? Because it's disappeared.
Well, Justin, what are you thinking?
I think what it was
Hi, Jim.
I have a sneaking suspicion it was like a notification from maybe some cookies in his browser. So I just cleared out his browser, all the cookies and everything.
Yeah, well, that's what Super Anti-Spyware did as well. Should have done.
Yeah, but it also wasn't completed neither though.
Why does it say it not syncing right there? Personal.
Don't worry about that. But it's gone. Justin, look, not there.
Hold on. Did it turn it off? Hold on a sec. Let me turn this back on and let me see.
Is it your computer or Joe's?
It stopped popping up.
Calls.
I'll give it just a minute or so. I think what it was something in his browsing history,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
probably a cookie or something.
You could now you've done that. You can remove Super Anti spyware for him. He doesn't need it now, unless that.
You might as well leave
What the
it on.
hell?
Nope, there it goes. Fucking came back up again.
It's it. Anything you want
Huh?
destroy.
Is it? Maybe that wasn't it. Maybe that was just one that hadn't come through all the way. Oh, there it goes
is
again. Fuck's sake.
Not coming up as
Right,
often,
next
is it?
time it pops up, click on renew.
No. I'll get in, Paul.
I'm not gonna live long enough, so it's gonna make a difference.
You've got fucking another 30, 40 years, yeah? Shut up.
Yeah, that guy that died today was 112.
What's with the number 4 on the bottom left over there?
You what?
Right over here.
That's your weather.
Oh, okay.
Did you clear his cache?
That was my next thing. Hold
On his browser cache and his cookies?
on. Yeah, that was all. That was all done.
Well, that's his co-pilot gone for him. No, Paul, it hasn't gone. It's still there, but it's hiding in the background. You won't see it. Delete his temporary files. Use Windows to delete them.
What's that? It's
just
got a
these
thing
browser
here about
files.
virus and threat protection.
That's just for OneDrive. That ain't nothing.
I've got one of them little fly guns, you know, that you shoot the thing and it's supposed to hit the flies. Fly swatter. And I put a bit of sponge on it so I can tap the birds when they're chewing stuff they're not supposed to. And now every time I get it out, they run behind the curtains.
Sensible.
Not really. It's got a long string on it so I can get it back.
Jim, we're looking at Justin and David trying to get rid of a pop-up on Paul's computer.
Don't seem to be popping up now. Definitely in the temporary internet files.
What is it? It says device performance and health. Down about, just above family options. Device performance and health. What is that?
Just your device health, it's not finding any issues. We're gonna
No,
go
you want it to delete the temporary files. Put your temporary file folder, because that's where it'll be.
Damn it.
You typed in McAfee antivirus and it came up.
Did we come into Leo Laporte's Twitch TV or something?
Yeah. I just realised I'm telling Justin to do things, and I'm actually watching on YouTube and not on Zoom.
I thought this was Studio B, but I guess not.
It's about 20 seconds behind YouTube.
I don't know. Are they still? I haven't seen anything pop up in a minute.
Like I said, just make sure his temporary files have been cleared off.
Well, how come it's got two of those red things, symbols?
Because one of them felt lonely.
The offline pages can be cleared out.
Yeah, but I don't want to delete all that because that's his like footage and shit.
Oh,
from
you're only
his,
deleting his temporary
flags.
file and downloads.
Hell, delete it.
Like it, ain't you?
Okay, I lost. Is it asking for approval on your page, Paul?
No.
Okay, hold on. Just disconnected me.
Oh, it will do, because you've just deleted the temporary files.
Oh yeah.
You have to reset it back up.
Well, just let
Or
us know if
Paul,
it's working or not.
see where Paul is, where Paul's got a little box at the top. You have to click allow again, I think.
Where the fuck did Zoom go? Oh, there it is.
Up here?
Oh, there's Zoom down there. What the hell?
Yeah, screen sharing ended.
Well, just sit it there for a minute and see if the shit still pops up.
We're still doing the cleaning up, so Paul's going to start that computer up tomorrow. It's going to be like fast as fuck.
Well, what I'm worried about is I want to make sure my cameras are still working.
Yes, well, BlueStacks is still there. That hasn't been deleted. It's still there.
Okay.
When you restart your computer and you load BlueStacks, your camera should still be there.
Yeah, cause see right here is BlueStacks right here.
Yeah, just double click it and you go into your cameras.
You want me to do it now?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it seems to be working.
What the hell is that?
You still getting the pop-ups?
No.
Nope.
There you go.
There's my camera.
Right, Paul. So just let that do the see what it's cleaning in the background. Justin, did you take Super Francis spyware off the room? Or is it still on there?
What?
Justin,
Sorry.
Super Francis
Sorry, what?
spyware, did you remove it or is it still on there?
No, it's still on there.
It doesn't really matter. You can just leave it anyway. It won't bother him. Might just ask him to update his things.
Well,
or
the
whenever
thing
it's
that
on.
said that you had control is gone.
Yes, that's ended.
Yeah, just close all that out.
That can go. No, don't close that one. Not too late.
It should still do it. Because it'll tell you you're okay to
Should have
run it.
just
in the
let
back.
Joe on his part.
Oh, look, someone's been looking at power banks.
Seems like everything's working.
Yep. Got there in the end.
And you need to reset it. Go ahead and reset it because I updated the security and everything on it through Microsoft Defender.
Just shut it
It
down
needs-
and turn it on again.
You see the little
Yeah.
circle down at the bottom with the yellow? It's got like a just reset it. Just hit reset. Go to start and click reset.
Where's
Have
the
you tried
reset?
taking it out back and throwing it in the lake?
Go to the start button. Down at the bottom, the little 4 blue squares, and go to the little power button and hit restart. It should have a
Justin,
little
you don't know
yellow
what a
dot
power
on it.
button is. You're a power bottom.
And
Restart.
hit restart. Yeah. And then, just
Yeah, just
restart
put that.
anyway.
If he goes out the back, Donald, he throws it into a school playing fields.
Oh.
Hey, Donald, how's your R3S flying?
You don't have to ask the person who's flying it.
Has any of you guys got the parcel or letter? Chris, did you see gift we sent you?
Nope.
Joe, Justin.
No, because she
Donald?
just sent them the other day. They also, she told me that the mail people said it would take about 2 weeks, which is normal.
7 days, he told us.
She told me, Laura told me 2 weeks yesterday.
Haven't got any yet.
I didn't get mine.
I haven't seen it.
I got Don's R3S though. It said compliments of Mudball.
I hope you enjoy it.
So what's happened to his A3S this time?
He's stuck in customs.
The second one.
No.
No, the same one.
Oh, right.
It's now in limbo, not going forward or backwards. It's kind of stuck in that tube like what was the name of that kid in Willy Wonka?
Kind of like a turtle head. It won't go in, but it won't come out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, we can unpin Paul now.
No, I figure everybody's on vacation right now until after Thanksgiving up there in Chicago, so
There we go.
I won't hear nothing.
Well, all they have to do is bring it through the southern border. They got 55 more days.
Called purgatory. You're stuck in purgatory.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
But once it gets shipped, I'll have like $50 worth of credit at DJI. So I'm looking at a $50 discount on those mic minis or the mini mic.
They're giving you $50 credit to order something else you're not going to be able to get.
Hey, as long as I get it someday, I'll be happy.
They could be like, can I have $50 to Amazon instead, please?
I
they-
bet.
They've been getting through because there've been loads of reviews on YouTube today about that
Yeah, I bet the
release
mics
today.
won't have any issue. I bet they'll just come right through because they're a low dollar item.
Yeah, and if DJI is smart, they have all that spyware in the mics.
And they don't have any software.
Every time you turn the mic on, you don't realize it, but there's a little camera in there It's taking pictures everywhere you go. Yeah, they could keep the mic. I don't need it.
In other news, what I was going to tell you guys earlier is my football team have decided to try American football. Our goalkeeper decided to pick the ball up outside the area and then chuck himself on the floor with it while everybody piled on top of him.
Oh, Joe, you know half the people
He
we
got
know are
straight
going to buy
red.
that mic and not even fucking
Sending
use
off
it.
offence now.
Oh, they did already.
They
This
got
morning should
straight
have been
red.
on Ron's show.
Yeah.
But none of them will end up using it. It'll just sit and collect dust. Donald, I could see using it 100%.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested in it because that would take the place of quite a. There's occasionally like interviews and stuff like that that you're going to want to use a lav that will be a little more slim, but for a lot of cases that'd be far more useful. And I would really like to
What's up?
see how it handles wind noise like in the dune buggy.
Like I said, I could see you using it. Now, if Joe used it, I wouldn't see Joe really having a case used for it because Joe doesn't do a lot of recording like that.
No, don't care to.
Like, but there's going to be a lot of people like Joe in this that we all know that are going to buy it. And it's just going to fucking sit there. They might use it once or twice.
Or you're gonna have somebody like Ron buy it, and he's already got 5 other mics or more.
I've got shotgun mics. I've got lav mics. I've got radio lav mics.
Okay, what is wrong with you? I don't.
Couple different audio like field recorders.
I'm going to get the mini mic for my classroom. It's going to be, it'll be used. And I like the noise cancellation. Sounds like it's got, so that'll be nice.
The example I saw, the noise cancellation for actual production work, I wasn't super impressed with. I think it'd be better to get rid of the noise in post. But if you're doing it live, the noise cancellation live, I'd be interested in that because I was watching, for what it is, it clips and it's so small, it'd be great for doing stuff like this.
Now,
on
what's
live
the
streams.
price on it?
150, 160. But that comes with 2 transmitters, 1 receiver.
What's the battery?
Okay, that's not bad.
What's the battery life of a transmitter?
7 hours is what I thought I heard.
Yeah, it was a crazy amount. It's far more than my lav mics.
Yeah.
Yeah, because isn't like the mic 2, it wasn't that one like 300 or something? Wasn't it like twice that? The DJI mic 2 or whatever.
Oh,
it was,
yeah,
the second
as far
one.
as price, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 400, isn't it? Somewhat.
But
Yeah, I think so. It was like 380 something.
The mic one is 250 right now.
yeah, and I wouldn't really be interested in that's big, and I can't really see justifying it for what it is. But this
That's
mini
something
is
you could literally
in a
carry
really
in your
nice price
pocket.
range. The one good thing
Comfortably.
about the Mic 2 is 32-bit float, which you can't blow those out. That saves you a lot of clipping as far as noise and stuff. But as long as you're willing to do a little bit of work, which I do anyway with these lavs and stuff, I'm used to doing that, making sure that. Now, if you do record just with one of those mic minis, you can record a safety. You can output a safety, and you can output your regular signal.
Yeah, they've not got the same thing as the Mic 2, though. They don't record on their own to
No,
themselves.
you're not going to have any onboard recording for this, no.
No.
But that's why it's so small.
Yeah.
And
So all
onboard
the
recording is
storage-
kind of nice, but I've never had a mic that does onboard recording right there. So
So what you're saying is the transmitter is where it gets stored?
yes, no trans.
Okay.
On the mic too, yes. The transmitter, it can record on board the transmitter and also on the receiver.
Okay, but the new ones, it's the receiver only, right?
Right.
The
That's what
mini,
you're
yeah.
saying? Okay,
The mini.
so what, you
And does
just
it
put 'em
does it have internal
memory?
storage on the receiver on this mini? I didn't. I was
I
just
don't know.
looking at to plug it in to the camera, but
No, no. So David,
Don't know.
Laura does not have a drone, right?
It does not.
What's up, Jim?
Okay, because they have, y'all, it says that the UK is on alert because they've been having identified drone sightings over bases.
Yes.
Yeah, there was one over an air base.
Yeah. That's the least of our alerts tonight.
Yeah, Geek Sonic did a thing about it the other day. He had a live stream on it.
No,
And
Yeah, but-
Don, when you if you ever get your Air 3S, you can plug that into the RC controller, and it'll record right into the RC controller.
oh yeah,
Which is- which
I
will be
I did see that. Do you have to plug it into the RCA controller? I know that if
You
you
plug
just
the
have
receiver-
the transmitter, you can just transmit directly to like the Osmo Pocket and stuff like that.
I kind of want to send those ones that I have to Donald just to have him test them. and
Yeah,
see
no,
what he thinks.
I think on the RC2 there's a USB socket underneath it that you plug it into.
And it's actually it's a mini C. So you plug your mini C into the at least I do on my controller. So I have the original mic, and I can plug my receiver right into the RC controller, and it'll record directly onto my chip on my RC controller.
You know what, Donald?
Yeah.
If I send you that little mic, those little mics that I have, you want to play around with them and just test them and tell me what you think for the. See what you think of them.
No.
Okay.
What
I'm
mics
just
do you
curious.
have?
I have two little ones that came with a USB-C receiver. They were literally like $30. I just want to send them to you and see what you think of them for the
Do
price.
you use them?
No, they're brand new in the box.
Why did you buy them?
I was gonna use them at one point, and I just never did.
Use
Exactly
them.
what I was talking about a few minutes ago.
yeah, it
that'll
sounds like that.
That'll tell you if you use them. That'll tell you if they're any
I'm
good.
just, well, I know. I was just curious on somebody that's more professional, what they thought of them.
That damn shit took forever. I don't know why it was taking forever like that. That was kind of annoying.
Oh, you're home from Walmart.
No, I just got home from Publix.
Oh, you switch companies.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I did.
I thought you were talking about watching Paul with the tech today. That
Said
was
what?
annoying. I thought that's what you said.
Said what?
Thought you were talking about Paul and working on his computer today.
Oh, what was wrong with you?
You said that was annoying. I didn't know what you were talking about.
So the Mini is not on sale until November 28th. So they're taking pre-orders right now.
Okay.
I heard they're gonna put the Trash Neo on sale.
Don, are you gonna get the mini mic?
I'm thinking about it.
All
I
right.
want to get my drone first.
Oh, there you go. How's the update on that coming along? How far along is it?
The lady sent me pictures of her molesting it, and they
God.
were drawing pictures of dicks on it and stuff
Oh,
like that.
God.
And
You're like, yeah, you
they're
can go-
flipping me off in the picture, and
Oh, man. Oh my
You know, TJ
God.
believe in all of that.
Oh, Joe, he was on about Laura and a drone. Yeah, she might as well have a drone because this is what we've got tonight.
Drowning.
And Neo,
Still working.
Oh, I've gone on a different day. That's why.
You have it working now, Joe?
lad,
Well, until I try to fly it, then the thing will start talking to me in Chinese.
Still, huh?
Lance, why is it being shipped on Thanksgiving?
Why not?
The
The 28th. The 28th is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, things
Yeah,
ship
they're-
on holidays. This thing's shipping every day of the week. every holiday of the week, just like EMS works every day of the week, every holiday of the week. It's just in the
It's
background.
not-
They just don't deliver.
Hey.
It's not Thanksgiving in the UK.
Hey, David.
No, it isn't.
You clowns can order it.
Right. Justin.
David, is Laura still up?
Yes.
Can you tell her to get up with Amanda because she's having some issue with her email on her Xbox? I
Right,
don't
just a
know
minute.
because I don't have an Xbox. So,
So one of my friends just sent me this. Says if the Indians had shot a donkey instead of a turkey, we'd all be getting a piece of ass for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that'd be nice.
that's
Yeah.
true though.
Yeah, I know, right? That's hilarious.
I don't know if you already got the
Tell that
mic
one to my
too.
brother.
If you already got the mic too, the mini mic isn't any
Done.
better. The only thing you're gonna get is a little bit of better form factor,
Yeah, small.
but you're gonna give up a bunch of other things for that. So
Yeah,
It's
the
not-
mic 2. I don't have the mic 2. I have the mic 1, but the mic 2,
yeah, but Jim,
goes directly into the cameras, which is
right?
nice.
Jim
Jonathan.
Droning said that the mini mic is not better than the mic 2, or he would get. And it's like, yeah, but it is a different use case. It's different. It
The
is a
form
smaller
factor
form
is
factor.
nice. Yep.
Is really nice. Yeah, you don't get the onboard recording. You don't get that 32-bit float, which is very useful. But the trade-off on that is you double check your levels.
What's up, Jonathan?
It'd be like if you were trying
that
to
was me.
decide whether you wanted Air 2S or a Mavic 3, kind of, right?
Yeah, I mean there would be good for doing different things.
Right. But the mic 2
So if you-
technically is better though, right?
Yes, it is. Mic 2 is better.
What's up, Dre?
The mic 2 will give you much better quality,
What's
but
up?
if you're looking for form factor, it
It
is
should
not
have
better.
been first
Saying better,
inaugural.
saying better
Vegas,
is
yeah.
really hard to do because what are you
Or
using?
the inaugural.
Right.
A slotted spoon makes a horrible spatula.
You got that right.
That came out of right field, out of the bleachers.
Well, that's just when,
the guy on vacation, Dan. Hey,
it's
Dre.
just when somebody says
Look at that
this is
file.
better than that, this is better than that one. It's really hard to say because it depends on what you're using it for. It's hard to say it's better.
Well, like I said on my screen, if you don't have a mini mic or any kind of mic system, the
Mhm.
mini mic's a good system to get.
Yeah.
If you already got the mic 1 or you got the mic 2, you're not getting anything better. And talk about form factor, starting with the mic 2, if you got that, it goes underneath your shirt. It's very small. It's no bigger
It's
than
small,
your
but not
thumb.
as small. It
Not
will
as
it
small,
will it
but-
will put a lump there.
But I'm saying, if you can't cover up that little small of a lump, you need to go get a different job.
Oh,
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
if I would not use the mic 2 for like a professional interview setup, that would not be anywhere near a professional interview setup.
But like
Well,
I said,
have
you can always attach a lavalier to the mic too.
And I watched Javon. I watched Javon's. I think that's his name. His
Doble?
review. Yeah, and he tucks it in inside his shirt. I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
Where he
well,
puts
Doble
puts the-
does it all the time. He puts it
Oh, it's
inside his
Doble.
shirt.
Yeah, it's got
it
a
was
little
Doble.
and put a little piece of something on the front to magnet to the front of your shirt, small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
Like I
Dobo.
said,
Yeah.
And like I
thought,
said,
oh,
if you're
the
wearing
magnet's on the outside.
layered clothing or loose clothing, you can easily disguise it anywhere. Both mics, you can disguise it anywhere. Does it go have that magnetized?
Right.
Flip.
But
So
I
you
will
just-
still come down saying that to say one is better than the other,
Yeah.
it really depends on what you're using it and how you're using it. And
Right.
and also the price you're willing to pay.
Jim, I've seen your
Yo,
videos.
Stevie!
Even the mic 2 wouldn't help you.
There's a boot in my snake. There's a boot in my.
The mic 2 wouldn't do what, Justin?
No, I said I've seen Jim's videos. The mic 2 wouldn't even help him.
Yeah, and I don't need the mini mic.
What you're
But-
saying, what you're saying, Justin? We can have a Shure mic with a Mackie board and still wouldn't help Jim.
Exactly. Not entirely sure what that is, but I'm assuming it's high grade. So yeah, it's above
Yeah,
Jim's.
I don't
Love
know
Jim
where
Shane.
I had like a 16 channel Mackie board somewhere in this
What's up,
house. And
Stevie?
Yeah.
the pot, it needed to get the pots worked
Johnny.
on, and I was
Yeah.
gonna have my son bust it open.
Mhm.
So I'm using my Yamaha
There's
small
the
form
food.
factor.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'll go back and say, if you don't have no mic system at all,
Mhm.
the mini mic is a nice little purchase at the
Right.
price level that it's at.
and even if you have mic systems, like I said, I've got these wireless mics. I've got a couple different sets of wireless mics. I got my shotguns. I've got a couple different field recorders, but the mini, its form factor and convenience is really what I'm gonna be buying it for. To throw my kit, and I'll just have something I can throw on real quick. It doesn't take any setup. It's ready to go.
Well, I look at here, like you said, all depends what the use for. Is it the only, I can't say advantage, because my thing is, when I first heard about this mini mic, I thought it was all the Bluetooth stuff was built into it. The
Mhm.
mic itself. You didn't need a transmitter or a receiver.
Mm.
You just wanted to use the mic. And I thought that was going to be excellent. But
Yeah.
now it said that you got to connect the receiver to your phone or to everything else for it to work with other objects. or other
Right,
devices.
unless you're using
I
like
know he
the
did. I
Osmo.
heard it.
If you got like
Stop.
a Pocket
Right.
or the Osmo,
Right.
you can.
Right. If
Connect
you're
directly.
in-house, you're in DJI wheelhouse, you
Yeah.
have that advantage. But like I say, I'm looking for people who use their phones and say, okay, let me just connect this Bluetooth to this mic, and
Right.
voila, I'm good. I said, okay, because a lot of people nowadays, even professional reporters, if you watch the after the game interviews and stuff like that, what are they holding these guys' faces? They're holding cell phones.
Yeah,
So-
but that little adapter, they've got the adapter for the bottom of it that just pops right onto that phone and on
Right,
the receiver.
yeah.
And
Yeah, but I would say that's just one less thing that you could lose or come loose during the interview or whatever. You had just your phone in your hand and the mic, you said, bam, there you go.
True. You can lose it, yeah.
I'm just saying that that's what I was anticipating. What it is what it is. But I was anticipating when I first saw it that it was all Bluetooth encompassed in the mic itself,
Right.
not needing a receiver like everybody else has. So this is not the first mini. I think it was the Holy Stone has one almost the same size. And they say a lot of people say it works very well, but it has the same shortcomings. You have to have a receiver and it doesn't have the 32 float, doesn't report to itself, all that kind of good stuff. So now you talk about did DJI catch up to Holy Stone or even the brand new Rhodes, which came out 2 weeks ago with their mini version? The Rhodes has one out now too.
Yeah. What's
Same.
its price point?
Oh, Rhodes is cheaper.
Is it?
Yes. I think Rhodes is 149.
Oh,
And
Say
DJI
Rhodes
is
more-
169.
Isn't Rhodes more of an established microphone company? too?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
And they're
Right,
out
it
of
is more
Australia, aren't they?
No, pull it in.
Yeah, they're out of
Australia
Australia. They're out of Australia.
And yet Matt's audio still sucks.
I know.
Matt's never here anymore.
So like I say,
Yeah, I've got a couple
it's-
Rode mics.
yeah, it's like you say, the competition is out there. Everybody's getting all excited because it's DJI, but like I said, Rose came out 2 weeks ago with theirs. Holy Stone came out a year ago with theirs.
Right. Now, the reason I'm looking at it is because if my drone ever ships and gets completed, I'm going to have like $50 DJI credit.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a discount. And I'm interested in getting them at a discount.
Oh, yeah. That's their money you're spending.
It's not their money, it's my heartache that I'm spending.
Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. No, I've been here for a while, but when they started doing when the tech show took over, I remained in the back, not about to get involved in that.
I got one more left, and that's for tomorrow. Not to be stingy or anything, but hey.
I'm sure we can wait till tomorrow.
Go back to Publix.
Go back to public.
This,
Hey, TJ, did you go fly your Neo today?
is this
Yeah,
the one you were
I,
talking about, Dre?
Jeremy sent me two extra
Yep.
batteries with the charging hub.
That's the roads that came out 2 weeks ago, 149.
So I went out and rode my bike around and it followed me while I was riding.
So
What's the
Jake,
size? What's the size of that, Dre? Though that's probably bigger than the Mini.
Nah, it's not much bigger because you look at the clip on the back, it barely extends beyond the
well,
clip.
if you pan down, Dre, the guy's showing you.
Okay, it's not me, that's Justin.
Oh, Justin.
There you go. That kind of gives you an idea.
Yeah.
So TJ, the drone followed you okay?
Yeah, followed pretty well actually.
There it is. There's it in the hand right there.
That's
Yeah.
pretty small.
I'm guessing that is not a 32-bit.
No, I don't think it's.
Either.
I think, like I said, I think it's just a basic system that is basically advertised to work with smartphones. A lot of times.
Stop right there. Okay.
Andrew.
Ooh, my Cat 6 cable thing today.
Neo's still a bunch of trash.
But
Well,
that would,
DJ gave it the
but that
seal
wouldn't
before.
work. But that wouldn't work if you're using it for like cameras and shit, would it?
Sure would.
Yeah, yeah.
Would
It
it?
has a receiver.
Okay.
It has a
Yeah, it's got the
receiver.
receiver that you just plug your mini jack into the receiver and into the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Duke Road beat them to the punch, actually. But like the Holy Stone was out a year ago. And Holy Stone is no bigger than like a button on a coat. It's even shaped. It's like a octagon shape.
Well, do any of them self-propelled? In other words, like transmit or no?
What do you mean, Paul, by propel and press?
In other words, like you said, you plug in cables in. Any
Well,
of
no,
them
it's well,
cableless?
basically, yeah. Like a lot of them are made to have an adapter, either they call the one for iPhones, come on, Don, help me out. I
The
guess
lightning?
the lightning cable adapter, and then they have the standard USB-C, which is most phones and also the older Apple phone. And the same thing with a lot of cameras you get today. They all have the standard USB-C, or you can get a little adapter that goes from the USB-C back to the old USB Mini. And then it'll plug into your DSLR camera, stuff like that.
That would be a good use for the mini. Attaching, as long as your transmission was good, as long as you didn't fly too far away. He's talking about attaching it to his Avata too, when he chases drift cars to catch the sound of the drift cars.
Oh, okay. I'm not in the chat. I'm looking for something else.
That's capture live, but you're gonna be capturing.
Stevie don't know what he's talking about.
You'll be capturing
He don't have a clue.
Catching
He down
more
there,
the.
he down there in Colombia trying to figure out to get those kilos up to the States.
It would just be 100% more motor whine off the drone, though, which I cannot stand.
That's funny.
Some people like to hear the drone. I don't like to hear the drone.
Well, it depends what a drone sounds like. Sometimes it, like I said, at a drift event, you probably wouldn't even hear it.
I never want to hear the drone.
Yeah. So for a drift
I
event,
can't even
I
find that
definitely
Holy
hear it.
Stone, Mike.
Yeah,
Unless the drone is part of the story, you shouldn't hear it.
That's what I like about the Neo. It records and you don't hear the drone.
Yeah, they have the
You don't hear anything.
Yeah, Adrian's calling me.
That's because the Neo can't fly and you can't. That's why you don't hear it.
Hey, Stevie, did you get enough subscribers so you could get kidnapped while you're down there? You were talking about that last time. He said his channel wasn't big enough to get kidnapped yet.
Dre's talking to Adrian.
Adrian Matero.
So who uses the mic inside out like I saw Dobo do? I don't do that. That would feel too weird. And I would think it would be muffled.
What do you mean? Oh,
Well,
putting the mic on the inside?
of the shirt. He puts the magnet on.
Why? I wouldn't think that'd be any more muffled than putting a lav mic under the shirt, which I do all the time.
And I always put my lav mic outside as well. But
I always put my lav mic. I always hide my lav, if possible.
Very good.
No.
As an added bonus, if you put that lav underneath the shirt and it's windy, it acts as a wind muff.
Well, if you have a dead cat on it, it doesn't really matter, right?
Right, but then you're showing that dead cat to the camera. And,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but the mic sticks straight up anyway, so it wouldn't really matter if it was on the inside or outside of the shirt, right? 'Cause isn't it right at the top of it?
What do you mean?
On that mic, the DJI, the mini mic.
Pretend this is the mic.
Right.
Here would
Is
be
it
on
the-
top of the shirt. Here would be under the shirt.
Well, most people I see when I'm watching YouTube videos, they have it clipped to their collar.
Yeah, that's a little close. Proper mic placement should be right about here, on,
Okay.
like for if you're using a lav.
You got a V going. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They released you. You didn't have enough subs. They think they were gonna get any money out of you.
See, when I hear you went to Publix to get a sub, I just think of that Ron White bit. I didn't want to be drunk. I want to be drunk in a bar. They threw me into Publix. They cited me for being drunk in Publix.
No, but I think it was just public, not public. It was just
See what
public.
you gotta do, Brenda.
That
is
is
pre-order
true.
your sub.
His skit was about being drunk in public, but when I hear Publix, you went to Publix to get a sandwich, that popped into my head.
Yeah, I got you. I think I did hear that one when he was like, "I wanted to be drunk in a bar, but they threw me out into public."
Yeah, I want to be drunk in a bar. They threw me into public.
That's pretty funny.
My cat died, and I was gonna use her on my mics.
See, now if you use that and do that inside out bit, you need to get like little 3D printed dead cats with with the little piece of metal in there to act as a outside little bit, and print a bunch of dead cats. Shit, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Disclaimer.
Oh, that's funny.
But I agree.
You know what? TJ is just kind of yucking it up because he's thinking about wearing a dead cat around his neck.
Definitely doesn't like his cat, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's annoying. She's always like wanting treats and going meow, meow, meow. I'm like, shut up!
Call
I gave you your treats
attention,
already.
TJ, and that's what pets want. Dude, I could totally see him with a kid. Jesus Christ, I'm hungry. Shut up.
You're
I'll feed you in a
constantly,
minute. Shut up.
you're constantly asking for food. I fed you yesterday. Leave me alone.
I know.
I put a bowl of cereal on the floor for him, and he just keeps on coming up. "Well, I want something."
That sounds like Joe over there.
Yeah.
His pupper dogs.
Okay. Let me tell you, she came over and started barking a minute ago. So she's barking at me, and I said, "You go eat out your dish." She won't. When she's eating with the dish, there it's metal. If a tag hits the dish, she's done. She won't eat no more. So she's standing over there. So Loki looks over, and I said, "Go do something for her." Loki walked over there, hit the dish, knocked the food all over the place, and came back by me. So the food's all over the place, and she's over there eating.
Hold on.
Well,
So he's smarter than I thought.
That'd be Dre.
That's pretty good.
That's funny. That's pretty good. Is that funny, TJ?
That was pretty fun. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's hilarious. That's funny.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's funny.
TJ said that was pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
But was it pretty good?
Paul's empty chair.
Paul's empty chair. That's funny. That's great. That's good.
Oh, what if I did that? Let me.
So,
Layer style. I just had an idea.
Adrian's saying, let's start the show up again.
Start the show.
Guy's like, you weren't reliable, man. Sorry, I had to cut my losses.
Justin, do you go work out at Crunch sometimes?
No, I go. Somebody gave me this.
No judgment.
I don't even have one of these around here. I don't think. It's all Just Move. That's the one that's all over the place over here. They actually used to be Gold's Gym. This guy owned like 10 or 15 of them. They were big gyms too, really big ones.
Yeah.
And it used to be Gold's Gym, but then they felt like the logo wasn't inviting to everybody because it was kind of like really manly logo. So they wanted to go to a more, to try to get like families and attract more women and stuff in. So they changed it to Just Move. With a more modern look to the logo and stuff.
Wait, it's called Just Move?
Yeah, that's the name of the ones that are around here. The guy owns a big chain of them.
I thought it was just a shirt that your neighbors bought for you.
It almost looked like the
Just Move.
Just Move. I almost thought it was that Prestige Worldwide presents Boats and Hose.
You want Loki? I know you ate. I know. You needed some of this loving today.
Prestige
I
Worldwide.
wonder what he is talking about.
Oh. I don't know. It looked like it's
It's like,
pretty
man,
heated.
I tried flying my drone, but I just wasn't any good at it. You know?
Who, Adrian
No, I'm just,
or Dre?
I'm reading Dre's lips.
Yeah, you know that, Justin?
I tried to
You know that fucking Justin? I'm gonna fucking rip him apart, fucking him.
No, I flew it right, but your bridge must be defective or something, because that's why the footage looks so bad. Your bridge is defective. I swear, your bridge must be an 8-bit, because the video looks exactly like it looked. Is that bridge made out of Legos or something?
And Mark, maybe some proper tea.
Some property.
I made it in the microwave.
Some property.
You cannot make tea in a microwave.
Hey, Mark,
What?
have you seen the weather we're getting tonight? Not you,
Just
but
microwave tea.
Laura.
You can
We
heat
get-
water in a microwave, but then the water has to steep. No, the tea has to steep. You don't want to boil the tea.
No, you want to boil the water before you
Right.
add tea to
That's
it.
why I said you can boil the water in a microwave and use it to steep the tea.
No, you can't. Pack it in.
You can boil water in a microwave. I've
No.
seen it done.
Y'all work too
Okay.
hard.
Takes a
I've seen
while.
I just take the tea bag in 2 minutes.
I'll tell you why you don't boil water in a microwave. Because all the residue from the food you've cooked in there, when you put water in, the steam goes up, it goes to the top, and it draws back and it falls back into the cup.
You don't clean your microwave?
Doesn't matter
I
how
was
you
once-
clean it. What do you think your cleaning stuff is going to do? You don't get all of it out.
Why
Okay,
is
you're
Lance in
nasty.
here
Buy
twice?
a kettle.
Oh, we've got a kettle.
Well, there you go. And I don't mean one you put on the stove. I mean an electric kettle.
Yeah, we have an electric kettle.
Boom.
It's an enclosed one you put in the microwave.
We have an electric kettle, but you can still microwave water and boil it. I've seen it done.
It doesn't boil to a proper temperature for a cup of tea anyway.
Water can't
What's
boil
the proper
beyond a
temperature?
certain
Yeah,
temperature.
it can't boil beyond 100 degrees.
It's called a specific heat. You cannot boil. Well, you can superheat water technically, yes, but
Only under pressure.
Yeah.
sometimes in the microwave,
I will,
if you
I will
don't get
tell you
any
another reason why.
nucleation nodes, the water can superheat. So if you heat water up in the microwave, you can get it to above boiling without actually it boiling.
And it would
And then when you drop something in, it'll blast everywhere.
So what you're saying? I could do it in the pressure cooker? You said?
Yeah, cook tea in
Good luck with that.
tea in the pressure cooker.
Yeah.
Put it in the slow cooker, that'll do.
Oh, speaking of, I need to make some cheese dip. I'm gonna go.
All right, we'll see you later.
Let me make some
He
hamburger.
stirred that pot. Now he's leaving.
White cheese dip,
White cheese dip.
and we're gonna have some nachos.
Nice.
Justin will be around it shortly.
I actually don't prefer the white cheese. I like regular nachos.
Yeah, you should use blue cheese
For nachos?
for anything.
Not for nachos. Sorry.
Not for nachos.
Why not?
Now they have proper cheddar cheese.
I love blue cheese, but not for nachos.
Sorry, but
In fact, the best cheese to use if you're gonna be making using cheese dip or doing cheese dip is just Velveeta.
Yeah, Velveeta.
Yep.
Just buy natural cheese.
It has great meltability. It doesn't separate. That's the way to go.
Just run to
Velveeta and
to
some
Sam's
Rotel.
and buy that big can of cheese. You know.
Yep. That's how we make it, Donald. Hotel and Velveeta.
DJ uses cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
yeah, Philadelphia.
Yeah, I like cream cheese. Cream cheese is good.
That's what I said.
TJ, now look at Dre. I don't care if Matt's videos are better than mine.
He's just a small channel. With a big ego. Huh. Yeah,
I
so
like any
free
kind of
cook-
cheese, really. I like blue cheese. I like sliced cheese.
Well, 3 hours, cheese ain't going to matter to us because we've got hurricane force winds coming our way.
Yeah, we've just got 2 degrees centigrade all night.
Yeah, we're on a weather warning for wind and rain.
Yeah, Mark's
Bloody
idea of
Americans
nachos
sending their weather over here.
Mark's idea of nachos is tortilla chips and some kind of curry dumped on top.
That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
that's
that
what
works.
he's talking about. Look. Yeah, we sent it over to the UK. It's going to hit Laura and David there, right on the top of them. Right, bam. Yeah. Putting shitloads of water on them. Yeah. Splash, splash. Yeah. It'll be fine.
I actually
It'll get a
do
bit wet
buy the nacho cheese at Walmart sometimes. It comes in a
in a jar.
no, it's a big box and then there's a big bag of it inside of it.
Yeah.
And then you can heat it up. No, it's really good.
We should get it in jars.
But it's already like pre-mixed, so you don't have to like you literally just take the bag and you can put it in the microwave for a couple minutes on each side and just warm it up.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
ready
what I'm
to go.
saying. We get that in jars.
Yeah, you can get it in jars here too. Like some
You
people
can't
do it
put
that way.
can't put a jar of cheese in the microwave.
Wait, what?
No, you don't put it in the microwave. You put it in a bowl and mix it.
Mm.
You put it in there and then you cook it for like a minute or so, and then you
You-
stir
you
it.
can do that
another
in the
minute,
microwave.
Stir it. And eventually,
You can put whatever you want in the microwave. Just don't put an egg in there. That's Laura.
As long as Laura's not cooking, you're good.
You can put an egg in the microwave so long as you put a pinprick hole in it.
Oh, if you leave it, yeah.
Or you put it in water.
By the way, Mark, what you sending Laura?
I'm not telling you.
She can't hear me. Me, EU. Can't hear me.
Oh, that
either.
one time our stove went out. That's how I was making egg sandwiches in the morning. I was just taking a bowl, crack egg in it, mix it up, put it in the microwave, and just let it kind of fry in the bowl for a couple minutes.
It's something we were talking about quite a while back that she said she couldn't find anywhere.
Oh God.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down. She's losing shit all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be like, where's your computer tower? I have no idea.
No, she couldn't find it in the shop, not in the house.
Oh, well, she
No,
loses shit
I
in
know.
the house,
I
too.
know exactly what it is. I can't find my bank card. Thanks for sending it back, Mark.
Like I swear she'll have her webcam up on her computer. 2 days later, I'll be like, "What happened to your webcam?" I don't know. I lost it somewhere. Well, why the fuck was it moved off of your monitor? It's like shit that should be stationary 99% of the time, and she'll still lose it.
By the way, I saw 3 car accidents today in 3 minutes. I stood at the bus stop. The traffic lights changed to green, but all the lights changed to green. So every car just set off and they all went boof. They all pulled to one side, and then the lights did the same again. It was like, what the fuck? Just stop going through your meds. 3 times before people realised it weren't safe to go through them.
I've never seen a light over here do that before. I've always wondered what especially at a big ass busy intersection. Oh God, dude, that would be so bad.
It was 4 lanes going into 2, and 2 roads joining to it.
I'm saying like some of the intersections over here, dude, you can have 6 lanes going this way, 6 lanes coming the other way. I mean, just hundreds of cars. And I can imagine, dude, if all the lights went green at the same time.
Hey,
oh my
Justin,
God.
have you got roundabouts down there?
Yeah.
Yes, Florida did you know Florida is the #1 place in the world for roundabouts? It's not the
really?
Yeah, we don't have
we
a
just got
lot.
our
in
first
my-
roundabout here about 5 years ago, and now we've got another one.
We don't have any in my area, but there was a couple cities over where I used to go in for the gas company. You had to go through like 6 roundabouts just to get to the back of the neighborhood. It was annoying as shit.
Yeah, I hate them.
You would drive a little bit, roundabout, drive a little bit, roundabout, and it was straight back all the way.
Yeah, once you start doing that sort of shit, then you're gonna have problems. Roundabouts are there for busy intersections to allow free flowing traffic.
Oh, it was annoying as fuck, dude. I used to get so annoyed going in there.
It's to allow for free flowing traffic in non-busy periods, like non-rush hour. Then you have roundabouts with traffic lights on them for the roundabouts that get busy at rush hour, so that the traffic lights then only work at rush hour.
Yeah, we don't have a single one that I've ever seen in our county, but like I said, other counties and cities I used to work in, they had them. They had
You want-
tons of them.
If you get bored, have a look at the Magic Roundabout in Swindon, I think it is.
Look at the ones in fucking India, and they're all going opposite direction of each other in the same lane. I'm like, fucking good God. Have you ever seen the big ass ones in India though? And everybody's going the opposite directions of each other in the same fucking lanes. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck these people don't get creamed. There'd be fucking cars and mopeds weaving in and out of cars coming the opposite direction of them. I'm like, dude, these people are fucking nuts.
I hate when I'm driving and a damn motorcycle or whatever speeds by me, like in between the cars and shit.
Yeah, all these motorcycle people that like to ride motorcycles, they like to put these "Watch out for motorcyclists" stickers on the back of their windows, and I'm like, well, why don't 99% of you stop acting like jackasses?
So the roundabout.
I want to open my car door one day, and when one comes flying by, and just see what happens.
That would be voluntary manslaughter, TJ.
Yeah, it would be. You don't want to do that.
Doing that.
Yeah, you will get into trouble.
Right. So the roundabout.
Well, officer, I opened my door and he just ran right into it. So I think it's his
Oh,
fault.
TJ. TJ, you ain't getting away with that. You've just admitted to it on here, you dumbass.
You just blew it.
Well, you see, TJ, the other thing is that you should not be opening your door when there's another vehicle coming.
Oh yeah, true.
You should always check for pedestrians and other vehicles.
Yeah.
But the roundabout was invented by an American from New York, and we perfected it. But then,
Sounds like something some jackass from New York would do.
yeah, but then we had to go one better, right? And we came up with this stupid idea. Now, we're good at roundabouts, yeah, but this one, I could not get my head around it. Because you've got a roundabout here, 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 and one here, and then you got one in the middle, and then you got the
Damn,
one.
that would confuse the shit out of me if I was driving around in there.
Yeah, I ain't got a fucking clue myself. If I was coming from this way, I'd just want to go straight across there. Fuck it.
I know, right?
That's what you do.
Pretty crazy.
But if you look, you've got cars going that way round, and then they're going that way round. It's like, the fuck?
But I'm totally in agreement with TJ though. Like, but as far as the way the motorcyclists are, like 9 out of 10 of them that I run across on the road are driving like complete jackasses. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, rarely do you see a motorcycle that's actually just cruising at the same speed as traffic and everything. Usually they're hauling ass, weaving in and out of cars. Like, dude, don't ask me to look out for you if you're going to drive like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like I think lane splitting is one of the stupidest things that they allow any motorcyclist to do. You're telling me when a freeway's stopped, and you think it's okay for a motorcycle to haul ass down between the vehicles? I think that's the stupidest shit ever.
Who's sharing this?
Me. I hate the roundabouts.
That's simple. In America, you give way to the left. Don't stop on the roundabout. That's the biggest mistake people make. Yeah,
But they don't do it. That's the problem.
Once you're on the roundabout, you keep going.
Yeah, you've got right of way. Once
You have
you're on.
right of way.
I agree. That's not what they do.
If you can't drive, then don't drive. As simple as that. The roundabout.
You know what's real funny is the ones that I actually see being the most law-abiding as far as when they're driving down the road on their motorcycles is actually the motorcycle clubs.
Yeah.
They'll be in a nice little formation, just cruising, not weaving in and out of traffic, being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because a lot of them clubs have rules.
But it's the ones with the crotch rockets that are the worst, man. Oh my God, I can't stand those people. The way they drive.
The worst over here. Fucking Sunday bikers. Bastards.
Like you'll be driving down the highway and you're doing 65, 70, and all of a sudden the fucking crotch rocket comes next to you at fucking 90 miles an hour and comes right up on your ass, swerves around you to go around you. Like,
Here's a
dude, at any
question.
point, a car could not see you and pull out.
This is how they do it by us, right here.
That looks pretty scary.
Yeah, that's how they do it by us.
Yeah, you give way to the left. Over here, you give way to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
you're on the
Mark,
opposite
you
side, so.
work for the council, yeah?
Yeah, we go roundabouts clockwise. You go round them anti-clockwise.
We go the right way.
Right. Mark,
Yeah, Mark.
you used to work for the council, yeah?
Yeah.
And what was your job?
Designing roads.
There you go. But no, I want to ask a question. Why does it take 19 people to cut a fucking branch off a tree?
Because you got 19 supervisors.
Health and
Dre
safety.
knows. That's
It
city
looked
and
like-
county jobs right there, buddy.
The funny thing was, right, there was 2 guys on one barrier closing the pavement, 2 guys on the other barrier closing pavements, 6 of them having a chat, loads of them just waving fucking things in the air and everything. And then the youngest one that looked about 15, he's climbing up this freaking tree to cut this branch down. And he didn't have no ropes, no nothing. It's
Hey,
like
don't
all
forget
these people for
bruise
health
the
and safety, and he hasn't got no bloody harnesses or ropes.
You've
And he's
got-
swinging the
you've got-
chainsaw around with him.
You've got to remember the guy that has to brew the tea.
I don't think he'd been brewing much tea if he'd have freaking slipped with that.
Get my
Oh, did
message,
you-
Justin?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you said?
Oh, hold on.
Dre sent me a message.
I think it might have been a voice message. Yeah, it's a voice message.
Ah, shit.
What happened?
One UK winner, £177 million.
What were the numbers?
7, 11, 25, 31, 40,
Keep going. We'll give them
9,
lucky stars.
9 and 12.
I'm rich. Got a
Yeah,
piece of
right.
paper. Not a fucking number.
I didn't even have one number either on all.
All right. Adrian says hello.
Hey.
Hey, Adrian.
I saved myself a tenner by not doing it. I
Oh,
forgot.
Donald had me share that for you. He said he'd send you step-by-step instructions.
How to clean the microwave?
Oh, what did you send me, Dre?
Oh, I was mouthing something to you while I was on the
Oh,
phone.
yeah. Told me to shut the fuck up and think.
Yeah, we want to know, were you talking about your drone, the bridge, or were you on about the hurricane winds that America are sending to the UK?
Now, what you've got to do is stand there like you're holding a piece of bread in one hand and a knife in the other, and you're buttering the knife and going Flora without saying it.
Actually, when he was talking, he was very very political because he was doing that karate chop shit that politicians do when they're talking. They go, "Ay, ay, ay, ay."
Yeah, Jim. Yeah,
That was
Jim.
from a
That's what I'm
comedy sketch.
And those are the ones I run across the most, Jim, are the ones on the crotch rockets. Yeah, they're the worst. You rarely see one that's actually just following the
Gonna be
laws.
honest, I've never run across a crotch.
I feel bad for you. They're quite fun if you ever find one.
The only thing I ever rode.
I'm just saying, like I was saying, 9 out of 10 of those guys you run across on the road They're just acting like jackasses, weaving in and out of traffic, doing 90 miles an hour.
Well,
But
there's-
yet they want to tell everybody, watch out for us on the road.
yeah.
Like,
Did he pull wheelies going down the road?
oh, they do all kinds of stupid shit, dude.
Yeah.
And that's
We had
because a lot
one-
of states have that law that if the cops, if they speed off at a certain, if they get up to a certain speed, the cops won't chase them out of, safety of the public. So these guys know they can get away. And so a lot of them don't have a care in the world acting like a jackass on the road.
We had one on the motorway. He was doing 150 on wheelie, and he actually was doing a wheelie for 27 miles. And the
Look at
police
Donald.
reported the whole fucking lot of it.
Even all Will Smith on Dusty. Oh, did you see that interview with Rob Schneider when he came out talking about Will Smith?
No, I haven't seen that.
He said what you saw that night was how he really is in person.
Mm.
He goes he's an absolute asshole in real life. Rob Schneider did some interview with some podcast. I was watching it the other day, and he had been around Will Smith quite a bit behind the scenes, and he said, unfortunately for Will Smith, that just kind of shed light on what he's really like when the cameras aren't around.
Some folks you can't talk trash to.
It's like the
You're
whole
wrong.
remember the whole Ellen DeGeneres thing? She tried to
What
make
is-
a comeback on Netflix now.
Oh, it's still a comedy special or something.
Yeah, and it's if you go look on all the movie review sites and TV show review sites, they've
Mhm.
completely
Whatever
trashed
happened
it.
to her?
She moved to your
She-
country.
She
She lives in the
left-
UK now.
Yeah, she left show business because everybody was saying that, like, dude, apparently she was like this bad tyrant behind the scenes.
Yeah, on a show,
Like-
you just out of control.
Yeah, like they said that when she was walking like backstage and down the hallways and shit, like staff members were not allowed to look at her at all. Like they had to look away from her, like just crazy shit like that. So
From that
she got
anyway.
on all these people that used to work on her show started coming out and posting videos, giving their 2 cents behind the scenes on what was going on. And it made her look really bad, so she ended up ending her show.
Oh,
They let her do one more season and then she left.
But I think the news out here is she just sold her house about a month ago, right after the election, I should say, for 63 million, and she moved to the UK.
Yeah, there was
They
a
are-
few of them that actually really went through with it this time.
Yeah.
I'm
Said
glad
her-
she didn't come back to the
Sold the
home.
house for $63 million.
Yeah. And she
Might
heard her
be able to afford
partner.
next.
I guess they already had some property there in the UK. They went ahead and moved, and now she is a proud resident of the UK. But I'll send her David and Laura's address so she can stop by and say hi.
Yeah, and then we could just tell her to hop on back over there. She's now illegal over here. Piss off.
No. You send her to Wales. We don't want her back either.
Yeah.
Let,
No.
let the
We're
Welsh
not
have
sending
her.
it to Wales. Wales is part of the UK.
Now, if you send her to Rob's house,
I was going to tell Dusty, who hasn't partied with P. Diddy? That's the question.
not like a Diddy party.
Like I say, everybody who's anybody in Hollywood or the music industry been to a P. Diddy event.
You
Simple
wait till
as
that
that.
list comes out.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like who's that there? The Heidi Feinstein Madam case years ago. Remember that, Justin?
Yeah,
And
they
she got
called the
arrested.
diddler. Yeah.
But they wanted her black book because she had names and numbers.
Oh,
of
was that the one that
judges.
was doing
Heidi
trafficking
Fleiss.
and everything?
Well,
Yeah.
they got her mixed up with some drugs, but she was a madam for the stars and politicians. Heidi Fleiss case. Everybody wanted to see her black book. It's like everybody wanted to see Feinstein's black book.
Yeah.
Like I said, everybody, because there's even people now tell us, "Oh yeah, I was at some of them parties and I was like totally shocked what was going on." It ain't like it ain't just for shows and few. It's like everybody been to a
Yeah.
P. Diddy event.
It's pretty funny though, Dre. They've been going back watching some of the old music videos where he's
Mhm.
collabing with people, And they're showing these like micro expressions where he's like looking down at their asses while they're dancing and stuff. And I was like,
Mhm.
oh my God, they're digging.
Yeah.
It's like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel for insults. I was laughing.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I wonder, he's still in jail, right? Wonder what ads he's looking at now.
Yeah, I think his one of his proceedings was like a day or two ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's going for his fourth bail hearing. He need to realize they're not going to let him out for no reason at all, dude. He's just not going to get it. Because they know they sell a bail, they bail him out, he can pay it. He can post bail. The money's not the issue. They got to keep denying his bail, which gets to a
Yeah, if
point
he-
of being unconstitutional.
If he gets it, he's gonna disappear.
Probably so.
But what's he in jail for?
Anything to do with moral turpitude, take your pick.
Well, and then he had the
Next question is he friends with Donald Trump?
Yes.
Then he's going to be pardoned, isn't he, in a couple of months? So he'll be fine.
No, he won't.
No, but Diddy, the real thing that really shed a light on Diddy was that video from the hotel where he beat the crap out of that girl in the
Yeah.
hallway.
Yeah, that was like
That's kind of what shed light on the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, it kind of spilled out. It was kind of like a dam busting open.
Yeah.
Because he beat the crap out of that girl and then dragged her by her hair back to the hotel room.
Yep. Just like that NFL guy, Ray Rice, got him on video beating up his one at the time girlfriend or fiance, and she still ended up marrying that man. Beat in the elevator.
Yeah, they did a skit on Family Guy about that.
Is
Peter
that
was
right?
dressed up like a woman and he gets in the elevator. He goes, "Hey, Ray Rice."
Oh wow.
God, Jesus.
Yeah. And he has not played a day in the NFL since.
Hashtag Diddy did nothing wrong. Donald said.
Oh, wow.
There's like nobody pulling for him, to be honest.
Oh, everybody's trying to distance himself.
Yep.
The whole thing there, trying to distance himself. Like,
Man,
like
it's just,
I was gonna say that all those videos don't lie. There's videos with a lot of folks from Hollywood that were in them videos back in the day. Everybody was anybody.
just makes me wonder. It's like, dude, you got like, it's like, what's his name that got in trouble for doing the dog fighting from the NFL?
Oh yeah, Michael Vick. Yeah,
Michael Vick. It's like, dude, you got all this money,
but
you know that's what you got into.
Well, I can say, Justin, it's not. He didn't get into it. That's what he grew up doing.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, is that when he grew up in this activity, in this environment, he told his story. The police would show up and they wouldn't do nothing. So he's thinking, oh, no big deal. So
you just call him daddy.
That behavior.
But he meant Diddy though. He meant Diddy.
Yeah. Like I say, that behavior stuck with him because that was the recreational thing that he grew up doing as a kid. The police didn't bother him. They wasn't, as far as they're concerned, hey, they're doing their own thing. They're not hurting nobody else. So he stayed with it. And the bigger problem was all of that is that he kept the same people hanging around him that he grew up.
Well, it's like it's just crazy that these people get in this mindset of, it's almost like they get money and they think they can get away with stuff, but they never think about what is this going to do to me in the long run. They never think of the consequences of it and what their careers.
That's like you got to get rid of when I get my money, I ain't talking to my kids.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that where you come out of certain environments, and sometimes it can be family that kind of influences your behavior, and sometimes you got to break free. You got to break free of all the old people, all the old habits, and be separated from who all that environment has done to you to be able to change your life. And that's the problem. And that's what people were worried about LeBron James. LeBron James has brought all of his crew with him, and it just worked out for him. One of his best friends is one of the most successful agents in the NBA. he has about some of the, I guess about 10 or 15% of all the top players he represents in the NBA. But sometimes most times it don't work out that way. When you get people who just turn out to be good people, most times those same folks you grew up with are what drags you back down.
Well, it's just like I said before too, like, this is why some of these rappers like Nipsey Hussle got killed, It's like when you get to a certain status, especially I think when it comes to having money and wealth, you almost have to live in the same group of people that are kind of on your level. Because you're not
Yeah.
going to want to be worth $1 billion. You're not going to be living in some lower middle class neighborhood in the middle of a city, right? Like that just doesn't make,
Well, like I said, that's
because
the
it would put a
unfortunate
target
part.
on you.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because, like in Nipsey Hussle's case, he was at a business that he invested in back in his old neighborhood to bring jobs and other things to the community. And then some knucklehead who he previously knew from the old days
Right.
is the one that shoots him. And I'm like, what is going on? This guy's trying to invest back into the neighborhood to do good things. And like you said, he has to leave that neighborhood, can't go back and do good things for the community because you got to worry about somebody trying to take you out or try to bring you down.
Yeah, because envy is a bad, I would say, human nature, part of human
Yeah.
nature. Because that's the thing, is like I said, if you're worth $1 billion, you're living in a neighborhood with a bunch of people making 30 grand a year. You're a target.
Yep.
Because then they'll think, what does he have in his house? Let me wait till he's not home. Let me go in there and see what he's got. You just can't really live with people like that when you have that kind of wealth.
Yeah, like you say, you can't drag everybody along with you. That's the unfortunate part, that you can't go back to where you came from, especially when you try to do things good. That's what's real sad. It's one thing when you're still doing the same old behavior you used to do, which is up to no good.
Right.
And when you actually try to do good things, you can't even do that.
But he's not the only one. He's just one example. But it's
He's
like,
just one example, dude.
yeah, it's like you can't, especially if you come from a bad neighborhood, you can't be worth $100 million and just be walking around in there like everything's all good. You're not one of them anymore at that point. And they look at you like you're not one of them and the envy comes up, they get envious of you.
It's like you get about 18
Oh my
crabs and put
God.
them in a bucket. And the ones that have ambition try to crawl out, and the other ones grab and pull them back in.
Yep. Grab barrel mentality.
Sean Combs equals P. Diddy. R. Kelly equals P. Daddy. P. Daddy.
Oh yeah, did you hear the other day, Justin, that Smollett guy, or what's
Jesse
his name?
Smollett?
Smollett.
Yeah, Smollett got acquitted by the appeals court, overturned his conviction.
Yeah, he got acquitted because they made a mistake.
Yeah, I can say that's crazy. But I was just thinking, what's his name of the comedian? Dave Chappelle called him Juicy Smollett. That's what he called him, Juicy something. When he tells jokes about it. I was like,
The one situation when like some of that shit was coming out like that was like the whole NASCAR thing. They literally were like, there's a noose in the garage. It was a handle on a garage door.
Yeah.
That we've all seen in 1,000 garages. You reach up, you pull the handle. Like it wasn't a noose, it was a handle. When I when I heard the story for the first time, I was like, man, that's crazy. I want to see pictures. And then they posted the pictures, and it was a rope handle on a garage door. I was like, how the fuck did they twist that to that kind of craziness?
well, I can say how they twist that, and then it gets more twisted because the way the story came out is that if Bubba Wallace himself saw it and complained, Bubba Wallace never saw it. It was somebody else on his team saw it, and they the one that complained.
Like I said,
when the story came out, Bubba Wallace is blah blah blah, crying about this, crying about that. I said, Bubba Wallace never even saw it.
What was the fact that they even made a big deal about it to begin with? It was stupid.
That's what I'm
because,
saying.
like I said, if I walked into if they came out the story and said, "Oh, somebody left an actual like full-fledged noose on the dude's hood of his car, I would say, yeah, that's fucked up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they need to
Yeah.
figure out who it is and get him out of that organization. But that's
Right.
not what it was.
No,
But
it
that's the way
wasn't.
they portrayed it.
Yeah, but like I say, it got totally twisted. Like I say, somebody else found it, but then his name gets asserted as the person who found it, who was insulted, who I said, wait a minute, if you've been in racing all your life, which he has been, he has seen those type of handles before on garage doors. Like you said, it was common for race doors to have those type of pull cords on them, fashioned that way. So whoever
Right.
got offended, upset, or whatever, and then the story this turns into a life of its own, and then next you know, you got a whole segment of the race sphere all hating on this guy, and he had nothing to do with it.
No, I think it just made NASCAR look fucking stupid.
Yeah, it made NASCAR
Because they
stupid,
could have
but
easily come
they
out
ju-
and said, look, it was a garage door handle mistake.
right.
We're all
They
moving
jumped.
on.
They jumped on it from the wrong side of the table, trying to be diversified. You know, trying to defend him. I said, won't y'all do a little investigation first? Figure out what's what before you come out. Who you going to defend? If anybody needs defending, and then go from there. That way, you
Right,
could have came
exactly.
out and said, yeah, you could have came out and said, this is what this is. This is not what you think it is. Let's move on and keep going forward. So it just got blown out of proportion.
Oh, yeah,
now
I agree 100%.
this guy's been villainized ever since. You know, and every race he goes to, he at one point he was getting all his cheers. Now he's getting up with boos.
Yeah, that was I never actually, I did hear, like you're saying, that it wasn't him.
Yeah.
But my issue was with NASCAR. It was like they should have, like, come out with a statement and said, it was just a mix-up. Wasn't really nothing crazy. We're all moving on. Boom, boom, done.
If they would have done their due diligence, and they should
I would have had total respect for NASCAR if they would have done that.
Yeah, like I said, it's got blown out of proportion, and now you have a division in a sport that is trying to erase the old division, and now you're right back to day one.
And honestly, I think they caused division that wasn't even there to begin with.
Well, like I said, it's underlying tones. I can say NASCAR has a significant history of bias. We put it politely in the ranks. Where if you hear the stories of what's the guy's name? Well, I can just like Willie T. Ribbs, probably one of the greatest unknown drivers. Period. Willie T. Ribbs raced in NASCAR. He raced in IndyCar and raced in Formula One, and he was successful at each level, but he could not get to the top level that he needed to be because he could not get the sponsor support.
Okay. What was
No,
that back?
it-
Like, was that back when
That's
NASCAR
back-
first started?
No. Willie P. Ribbs is late 70s, early 80s, dude. There's a documentary out there on him.
I've
Look
never
it up.
heard of him. So.
Yeah, you got Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. Type in the name Willie T. Ribbs, and he's like late 70s, early 80s driver, black driver. And then I'm talking to the guy way back in the 50s drove, and they say he could have been a grand national champion. And I said he wasn't even allowed to race at certain tracks.
But okay, I understand you're saying there was kind of some division back then, but was there still that today though? Because I never saw it.
Well, this
personally.
is what
This would be in
happens. Yeah, I mean this is what usually happens in situations that once, I can say once, but when people have tried to cross that line in the past and it not being very successful, that same group of people get the mindset it's not for us. So don't try to be a martyr, all this kind of stuff. Just stay away from it. And like I say, there's a young kid right now who is tearing up the lower open wheel Indy type cars here in America. His name is African, but he's American kid. And they talking about him being the next guy over in the UK.
Lewis.
Yeah, they talk about him being the next Lewis Hamilton. but he's an American kid, but his name is African in America. They
He
say
can't be
he
the
is,
next Lewis Hamilton.
yeah, he said he's next good. And also there's a story in the UK about a guy that was before Lewis Hamilton, same scenario. They just had a movie about him. The guy who came to be a gamer, to be a racer. That's a true story.
Yeah.
And they said this guy came before Lewis Hamilton, same kind of scenario, couldn't get the right sponsors to boost his career, and he never got to the very elite level that he should have been at. Because he was better than all his peers.
Now, did Bubba have any? What was his name? Bubba
Wallace.
Bubba Wallace. Yeah. Did he ever have issues when he came in, or was?
Bubba Wallace. I've seen a documentary with him and his mother and stuff. And they talked about some things they have faced, but like I say, they dealt with it internally as a family, and just like Lewis Hamilton, they just put their heads down and just raced. And he said, winning solves everything. When you win, you break down barriers because everybody loves a winner.
Right.
But once you get to a certain level,
I will say, if he is going to be the next Lewis Hamilton, he has to learn from Lewis Hamilton, right? Do your talking on the track and shut up. Don't get into politics. Don't start gobbing off and trying to break down walls that are not there, like Lewis has done, because now, he's getting nowhere.
He's still racing or what?
He's still racing.
I don't know. I don't really follow racing like that anymore. I used to follow.
He's moving to Ferrari next.
Well, Lewis
follow
Hamilton is going
NASCAR back
Ferrari.
in the '90s, but
I'm talking about some of the other guys. If you guys like this weekend, there's a black guy who won the NHRA drag strip championship. Black guy won it, and he's been around for a while, and he doesn't get the recognition which drag racing has not reached that level since the old days of Don Perdone and what's his name, Perdone and Scarlett and Ani Coletta, and there was a couple other ones that were real famous back in the 70s and 80s and stuff, and drag racing was still pretty popular.
oh, Dusty, that doesn't surprise me, dude. You know how many kids they've busted for doing stupid shit and then posting it to social media? You remember that whole shit with the Snapchat filter? Like, what was it, 4 or 5 different accidents where kids got killed because of that?
Those riding the car.
Doesn't surprise me.
Do you remember that? Did you ever hear about that, Dre? The Snapchat filter that was causing all those accidents with kids?
No.
As a matter of fact, I think one of them was in the UK. It was, and then there was 2 or 3 over here that happened. It was a filter, and as you're driving down the road, it would record your speed. It would show your speedometer on the filter.
Now the guy I was talking, I'm going to cut you off, Jeff, but the guy I was talking about back in the 50s and 60s, Wendell Oliver Scott. Look him up, and then I say Willie T. Ribbs. I'm trying to look at this young driver's name. I think this might be him. Look there. Let me see.
Going on just on names, the best driver ever was Dick Trickle.
Yeah, Dick Trickle. I remember him racing. Okay, this is somebody else. America's next racing hero is black. His name is Miles Rowe. This is the guy coming up to the ranks now.
I mean, can you really compare old drivers to new drivers though? Because rules are different.
Yeah, I mean,
tracks are different.
Different eras always make things. The cars are different. The rules are different. All these different things come into play. And stuff, but
I think NASCAR used to be dirt track back in the day, didn't it?
Yeah, well, NASCAR was some places like the old Daytona used to be raced on the beach. The Daytona Speedway used to be
big
raced on the
debate
beach.
over here about who's the best footballer. The older ones against the today's. Today's guys, of course, they can curl the ball. The balls are lighter. They're made to curl. They're all got all this technology inside them. Where back in the day, they used to kick fucking balls that you try kicking one today, you break your freaking legs.
This is weird. The guy I was telling you about, now they give me a different version. His name is Raja Farouk, I guess, Rowe. He's in NASCAR. He's supposed to be one of the best.
Oh wow, Jim.
Coming up to the ring. And we have to see what happens if he makes it up there. But like I said, once you get to the elite level, money is always the definitive factor. If you can get the right sponsors, you can go the whole way. And I even talk about even with genders, with Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick was okay when she was in IndyCar. She jumped ship with the NASCAR, and her performance didn't meet the expectations, and she couldn't keep her sponsors. And because of her, even though she's not the first female, I remember when Paul probably remember her name, Janet I think her name was Rutherford. Janet. She was one of the first females to try to qualify for the Indy 500. And I think she only qualified once out of like 5 years to take time to qualify.
Well,
Wasn't Danica?
can you remember what the name of the only woman to ever get into Formula One was?
I remember they said something about her a month or two ago, but I don't know, did she ever be in a race or was she just like a reserve driver?
I think she actually qualified for one race.
Oh, okay.
I think once she called Davina Sheffield.
Yeah, that's the name I remember hearing.
Yeah.
Wasn't Danica Patrick? Didn't she do an interview recently?
Oh yeah,
she actually said
she's
that
around,
she wasn't even really into cars.
I don't know what
And
she
that
was into, but she got into it.
No, somebody said that. No, she would. I think it was her that was doing an interview, and she was asked if she's like a car girl and is into cars, and she said, "No, I'm not really into cars at all." She goes, "I really don't even know how to work on the cars I race." I think it was her. It was some interview. I saw a short of it the other day. I think it was her that was doing the interview, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm just not really into vehicles. Like most of the guys in NASCAR, there a lot of them are into cars on the outside, collecting."
A lot of Formula One drivers don't have driving licenses for on the road.
Yeah, some of the motorbike and well, not so much super bikes as the MotoGP in motorbikes. A lot of riders don't have licenses because they're not old enough.
Yeah, that's the reason for some of them. Yeah, when old enough.
Yeah, there's a couple of drivers recently that came out and said they don't have valid driving licenses because they've been driving since they were kids in these racing cars, and they can't pass the test because little habits just kick in.
Jim,
they see the green light and they go, 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 go.
not Jim's droning, but the other Jim put in the chat there. Dre, maybe you know those names.
Yeah, I raced my whole life. I think you get raced your whole life all the time. I'm gonna be race. You're talking about black driving. I'm very much aware of these drivers. That's what the rules there. There are many more. Yeah, there are some in there. But I say racing is not what it used to be here in America, like it was, especially in the 70s and 80s. I remember the days where everybody knew who the Onser family was, Mario Andretti, Grant, Penske. I mean, those used to be household names when I grew up. And when we talk about racing. And now I couldn't tell you, the big thing for me was when IndyCar split, when the old series came from one we used to call PPG was the main sponsor of the whole series. When they split, it kind of killed IndyCar racing in America. You had two competing groups, and like I say, the fans just don't buy off. You're correct, my ball. Richard Pryor did play Wendell Scott in a movie called Grease Lightning.
Tell you what racing I miss, the double-decker bus racing. Used to do that round Brands Hatch.
Have you ever done that before, David? Do you ever like used to do double decker bus racing?
I've not.
Hmm.
They won't let me behind the wheel of a double decker.
I agree. So was you on Top Gear? I remember an episode of that. They racing double decker buses.
No, there's actually a video of double decker racing.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Truck racing's good.
Edward said Janet Guthrie was the first female to race in the Indy 500 and I believe the Daytona 500.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Found it.
Well, I got some recabling to do. I got my catfish cable sitting outside the porch. So I'm gonna head out, Paul.
Okay, Ray, hey, thanks for coming in. Know what to do this. There's the double decker bus races.
later,
Oh
Dre.
damn, that's crazy.
Turn, it's very, very slippery indeed. You can just see the understeer, but we're on full lock on this bend.
Yeah,
I think I might catch.
Still got a crazy sense of humor.
John gonna risk a dash down the
Oh
outside into
my
that
God.
turn. Now, can he come
That seems
right down
pretty
the
dangerous.
outside?
No.
That fence is getting awfully close. He puts a bit of a twitch on.
Look
Then
at
neck
him
and neck
rocking.
now. This is it. John Clark's got to make a line for the straight. That front wheel drifting out there. We saw the tyre trying to grip. John trying to change gear there. It's a semi-automatic gearbox. Bit of a pothole on the inside. Little bit of water. Right, John, you've got the lead now. Are you going to hang on in there?
It looks as though we are, Nigel. It's very, very slippery indeed. It's full lock on the turns. Terry Cunning is working there. in
What
the
would make it
background.
more fun, have one dressed like Santa Claus and one dressed like the Grinch.
We're okay. You've tried
Yeah.
to get the gear. I can see the last lap ball. We've just got to hang on.
John Clark taking it a bit easier. He's
God.
Oh, look at him, 3 wide.
Can't come a lot faster. There's number 2 coming right
Yeah,
round
that's
the
gonna be a
outside.
problem.
Terry Telling, and as they come to the line, it's going to be a very close fought thing. And I think number 2 just
Oh,
manages to get past
goodness.
ahead of John Clark.
Dude, I wouldn't be able to help myself. I'd want to fucking sideswipe the dude next to me. Fuck out of my
Yeah.
way.
Boom.
And that bus
Great.
company, Ensign, still exists. It's actually down the base down the road from us. In Grays.
Your country's so small, everything is down the road from y'all.
No, Mark's up the road. Because he's up north.
Could have been flying that ship there, Paul, behind you.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
Well, you got the Nano.
I'm telling you,
All
Paul, you need to get yourself some proper good football floodlights and put them up on that riverbank.
Proper good what?
Football floodlight. Light up the whole river.
Well, that river's almost a mile wide, so that'd be tough.
Yeah, you'd have Homeland Security quick when you start lighting up the area. Just get a couple of them flare guns and pop some flares over it.
Yeah.
Catch y'all there. I'm jumping on.
Yeah, catch on.
Okay,
All right, Justin.
Hey, did Laura get up with Amanda?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I couldn't help her with that because I was like, I don't have an Xbox, so I'm not sure what it's telling
Hey,
you or what the
Justin,
issue is,
thanks
so.
for all the help, you and David.
What was going on earlier with your computer?
Mind your own beeswax.
We haven't figured it out yet, have we?
Yeah, it's done. It's cleared.
It was Tuesday
Basically-
Tech with Paul.
Yeah, basically, Paul has obviously had an advert pop up that's installed a temporary file on his computer, and that temporary file has then sat there giving up a pop-up box telling him his internet security was failing. Paul was actually going to pay him the money, which is that's what they're trying to do, blackmail him into money.
It kept
Right.
a box kept popping up saying your computer is not safe. Your computer's being invaded. Your computer.
Oh God.
But these, all they do is the little temporary files are either in your temporary folder or they're in a download or something. You use super anti-spyware or Malwarebytes, remove it, delete your temporary your internet cookies, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, the ones where they take over your whole screen and it goes, "Your computer's infected. Wee, wee." Yeah. Control Alt Delete, Task Manager, find your browser, close it down, it's gone. Temporary files, remove it. You're good to go. You don't have to pay all that money to unlock your computer because there's nothing there. All they do is tell you how to delete the temporary file once they got your money. And then they put you on a suckers list.
Hey, everybody, I think we're going to close her down.
All right.
It's
There's always tomorrow.
almost 8 o'clock there, TJ.
Yeah, right.
It is 10
You need to sit down and watch some more Neo.
Yeah, some Neo videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure people put out some more videos of that trash thing.
Why? What have you done to it?
I haven't done it. I just got
I'm on about Joe.
It's just the way it flies. It's anytime I can't fly it inside, I can't fly it in the dark. If I go outside and it goes through shade, it decides to go wherever it wants to go.
Mine flies pretty fine.
I had 17 satellites, and when it came back to my hand, it said hell no when it got in the dark.
You need to call DJI and find out if it isn't a defective one.
Well, there's 2 or 3 people have them like this, so it could be.
Well, they don't just make one defective. They usually make 2 or 3 or more. It's just that they don't complain about it.
All right, then. Shut up, Joe.
Now you see, I was nice. I was going to go on your stream before Paul and say, shut up, Laura, and get off. I didn't do it. Watch out now.
By the way, I'm going live tomorrow. They brought out new map on the game.
There you go. Okay, everybody.
All
Thanks
right,
for
we'll
being
see
here.
everybody in
We'll
the
see you all
morning.
again in the morning.
Have a fantastic evening.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You.
Shut up, Joe.